world with over 1,000 attorneys and $25 billion in verdicts and settlements. One way was our financial strength. Medical malpractice is the third leading cause of death in America. To prosecute a typical case costs up to $250,000 in case cost. We advanced them all. Product liability cases can have similar costs with an army of lawyers on the other side. Automobile insurance companies have the resources to fight. Guess what? So do we. Many law firms simply may not have the financial firepower to work up your case the way you deserve. And we don't charge by the hour. No recovery, no fee. If you have a question about your case or wish to become a client, go to forthepeople.com on your mobile device or computer. 24/7. It's that easy. Morgan & Morgan. Injured? Dial pound law or visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
Mike Calder for my friends at Lifeguard Imaging. June is Men's Health Month, so let me hit you with some truth. Heart disease and cancer are the top two killers of men, and most of the time, you won't even feel it coming. 1 in 2 men will be diagnosed with cancer in their lifetime. Heart attacks, most are silent and deadly. But here's the thing, Lifeguard Imaging can detect heart disease, hundreds of forms of cancer, and more before symptoms even show up. Their high-accuracy CT scans are fast, painless, and can literally save your life. I got mine, and the peace of mind is unmatched. Right now, just for Bone listeners, when you join their legacy program, you'll get a second membership for 50% off. It's perfect for your spouse, a buddy, or someone you care about. 60% of men say they don't go to the doctor unless something feels wrong. But by then, it could be too late. And when a husband or father gets sick, it rocks the entire family. So step up and be the guy who gets ahead of it. Take the guesswork out of your health. Go to lifeguardimaging.com today. Lifeguard Imaging, saving lives through early detection.
Stingray Chevrolet.
Hi, this is Steve Hurley, owner of Stingray Chevrolet. June has always been a huge month at Stingray, and this year, there's almost a buying frenzy as customers are looking to snap up bargains while they last. We can't predict the future, but the good news is right now, we have a huge inventory of new Chevrolets on the ground with rebates, bonus cash, and low financing all available. And Stingray's dealer discount is as much as $4,000. And remember, at Stingray, we do not charge a dealer fee, and that automatically saves you anywhere from $1,000 to $1,500 on top of all the other discount. So listen, if you do shop somewhere else, be sure to ask, what is your dealer fee? Because otherwise, it's probably hidden in the fine print and can cost you thousands. But here at Stingray, there simply is no dealer fee, period. StingrayChevrolet.com, Tampa Bay's big store on I-4, exit 22, Plant City. Together, let's drive.
Stingray Chevrolet. Relax, enjoy the difference.
For vacay payday. This hour's keyword is
glad. Go to the 1025 The Bone app and enter glad, or you'll be sad and possibly mad. Do it for dad. $1,000 could be yours if you enter the keyword glad at the 1025 The Bone app as part of the Mike Calta Vacay Payday. Okay?
If you're the victim of a car crash, take back control of your life. Call Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys at 1-800-747-FREE.
1025 The Bone. Real Raw Radio. WHPT, Sarasota, Tampa, St. Pete. And 107.3 WXGL HD2 St. Pete. Live from the WeatherTight Windows studio.
My name is Drew. Pronounced with the O.
It's in your face with Drew Garabo.
I'll write it and we'll do it live.
Free at last! Free at last! Thank God Almighty! We are free at last!
Live from the 102.5 The Bone Studios in St. Petersburg, Florida. It's Drew Garabo. Live.
There are more records of slave ships than one would dream. It seems inconceivable until you reflect that for 200 years ships sailed carrying cargoes of slaves.
Non-violence. In the face of the violence that we've been experiencing for the past 400 years, is actually doing our people a disservice. In fact, it's a crime. It's a crime.
Here come the drums.
All right. Yeah. All right.
Here come the drums.
it to the facts that I kick and a stick and a stay around. Point to the joint, put the Buddha down. Don't get to the roots and giving it up. So turn it loose. Then again, I got a story that's harder than a hardcore course of the Holocaust. I'm talking about the what's still going on. I know where from that dumb it ain't dumb for the base motherland. The place of the drum, invaded by the whack to the whack. It fooled the black, it left us faded. King and Chief probably had a big beef.
Yeah.
Because I'm back now, I grit my teeth. So here's a song to the storm, but the shape of a snake and a smile that went
Chuck
along
D and
with
Flav
that.
giving it to you. Can't trust it. I remember they did this on Saturday Night Live with Michael Jordan as the host. Amazing. Flava Flav had a witch hat on his head.
My favorite line. Don't send me, Judge. I ain't done
Right here.
nothing. But nobody.
That's when he took off the witch hat and his dreads came all out.
Saturday Night Live?
Yeah, Michael Jordan as the host. It was great. This is the height of my Public Enemy fandom. I know who didn't say it. Can't trust it. Happy Juneteenth, a day to celebrate freedom. If you are speaking out against Juneteenth today, you are speaking out against freedom, and that is dumb. And while it is free, and you are free to be dumb, why choose that? Don't send me, Judge. I ain't not nobody.
I can only guess what's happening.
Years ago, we would have been the ship's captain. Now, if you are perplexed as to why we celebrate this day, 100 at a time. If you see today's celebration as woke, you're a dumbass. No bones about it. I'm alarmed and disgusted, but not surprised when I see like the Tampa Bay Lightning, the Bone, other media outlets post a Pride Month thing, and then you see the backlash. That doesn't surprise me. It disappoints me. It doesn't surprise me. Seeing Juneteenth backlash surprises me because, all right, look, we all came from somewhere. The indigenous inhabitants of our country, the Native American, they were slaughtered because we wanted their land. President Andrew Jackson signed off on the genocide of the Native American so that we could have their land. He's on the $20 bill. Okay? Africans were sold into slavery. Many by fellow Africans. Brought here on rickety ships. If they survived the journey, they had the dubious honor of being put to work on a plantation. Couldn't sleep in the main house. Kept in shackles and chains. Until in 1865, Republican President Abraham Lincoln, our 16th president, not 16th Republican president, signed the Emancipation Proclamation. Word didn't trickle down until around June 19th that all men were free at last. This is something to celebrate. I don't know where my people came from, and I use air quotes for my people because I don't even know who my people are. I am beige in color, somewhat olive-skinned, I suppose. My great-grandfather came over on a boat from Italy. I know that. That's on my dad's side. On my mom's side, I know the Jews were driven out of Eastern Europe, and somehow we ended up over here. I am incredibly grateful to be an American. This is the greatest country on the globe. We got problems. social problems, economic problems, war problems, all kinds of problems. With all of our problems, my opinion, this is still the greatest damn country to exist on our globe because we are free, because we have the freedom to peacefully assemble, freedom of religion or from religion, freedom of speech. Doesn't come without consequences, but we have freedom of speech. We should absolutely celebrate Juneteenth in every way, shape, and form because in 1865, not even 200 years ago, these people that we brought over here in shackles and chains were set free, emancipated. Why wouldn't we celebrate that? Yet today in 2025, still, we have people who look at another man or woman and based on the color of their skin, feel a certain way about them. That is disappointing. That is nauseating, but it is a fact. To those who are opposed to DEI initiatives, who see any progression of the black man or woman as wokeness, I hope you realize the error of your ways and that you can accept people as people. And for those of us who do treat other human beings as equals based on the color of their skin, I think it's up to us to kind of stand tall and proud today and say Juneteenth is a reason to celebrate, and we still have a lot of room to grow. Mo, I assume you've been black most of your life.
Pretty much. A couple of years in the 80s where it wasn't conducive to what I was trying to do, the moves I was trying to make.
But once you are black, you always go back.
Absolutely.
Can you speak as a black man in 2025 to the celebration of Juneteenth and where we are?
Oh, we're not where we need to be. No. As a matter of fact, I think we've gone backwards.
I think we have too in the last couple of years.
Yeah, we're like at June 3rd. We're not even in the
we got like 16 days ago.
Yeah, we ain't even in the teens anymore.
It's just it's insane to me that there is backlash for Juneteenth, that there are people who slap a laughing face on a Juneteenth post.
I mean, that's just where we are now, where social media has given a voice to people that prior to really were only heard from in bars and locker rooms and detention centers and places where they just hung out with their equally moronic friends.
Yes, but now they are empowered to share their thoughts via social media.
They've got a megaphone to the world, Drew.
They do, and they are not shy about sharing it. And in one way, it's refreshing that at least they're not concealing their horrible opinions and feelings. On the other hand, it's devastating that these people still exist. Does that make any sense?
100%.
And that we have to read that and hear about it. To celebrate Juneteenth does not in any way, shape, or form require guilt on the white man's part. You can feel guilty if you want to. I wasn't alive in the 1860s, and I'm pretty sure none of my ancestors were in America in the 1860s. I don't necessarily feel the need to feel guilty today. I feel the need to be compassionate, understanding to all, and to celebrate a day that honors freedom. It's great. We are all free. We are living in this amazing country with each other. And the more we converse with each other, the more we understand each other. So if you truly have a problem with Juneteenth, let's talk about it. 800-771-1025. Hello there. Welcome to Drew Garabo Live. Who are you?
You should free up half your...
I'll free up you. You should get a life, Anthony. I'm done using your name, Steve. Your name is Anthony. Well, I don't know why people call you Steve. Your name is Anthony. You leave stupid comments on social media, and you make pointless, dumb calls to the bone. So, good day to you. Pound Sand. May I recommend the Eagle to you? They're a fine radio station that plays rock and roll music, and I guarantee you it will be a better experience for all Bone listeners if Anthony/Steve were not playing in our sandbox. Thank you, Anthony, Steve. Hello there. Who are you? And welcome to 102.5 The Bones, Drew Garabo Live.
Hi, my name's Denise from Sarasota.
What's up, Denise from Sarasota? How's your day so far?
It's excellent. Now I'm heading home.
Hell yeah.
Anyway, I just wanted to say I love what you're saying.
Thank you.
The only thing that I wanted to point out was it's sad, but there's always going to be those kind of people. There has been in the past, there is now, and there probably will be in the future, but what are you going to do?
I don't know. I don't know what to do. It's not as easy for me to just throw up my hands and go, these people are going to believe what they're going to believe no matter what I say. I feel the obligation, especially on a day like today, especially as a white kid who has appreciated black culture since I was a little tiny kid. I feel the obligation to stand up and go, this is a day to celebrate all of us. You can't force someone to evolve, but what you can do is continue to progress. My son was raised in a different racial environment than I was, and his kids, should he choose to have them, will be raised in a different environment so that eventually, maybe, just maybe, all of these crusty old white racists will die off and give life to the new mentality. I don't know. 800-771-1025. Hi there. Welcome to Drew Garabo Live.
Hey, how you doing?
Good. What's your name?
My name's Taylor. I've been listening since I was about 13 with my father.
Oh, thanks.
When I would leave home from summer camp.
Thank you.
First-time caller.
Welcome, Taylor.
It's pretty cool to... Thanks, Drew. It's pretty cool to talk to you on the phone. So I work at an electrical company, and I have some comments on Juneteenth.
Okay.
I think it's a great holiday to celebrate. I think we all need to celebrate each other's differences and the history that comes with that.
But
it is just it's a little frustrating because it's a federal holiday. A lot of us still have to work on it, and apparently a lot of payroll companies are not setting their paycheck on time.
Oh.
So basically, today it was kind of like, hey, here's a federal holiday. You're going to have to work on it, and you're not being paid for it, and your paycheck's going to come late. So I agree, and it's a great holiday to have, but it comes with its frustrating, with the things you got to deal with now.
Yeah, I'm not here to tell you that you should feel great about not getting paid on a day or at least a paycheck being delayed or whatever. I guess when it comes to perspective and you look at less than 200 years ago, we still had slaves in this country who were treated like not even second-class citizens, like 99th-class citizens. You know what I mean? Like one day of inconvenience to honor a jubilant day of celebrating freedom. I could say small price to pay because I'm not the one having paycheck issues, and I'm sure that's frustrating.
Yeah, I got you.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I got you, Drew. Hey, can I shoot you one more question?
Of course, man. I'm an open book. Ask me anything.
This is completely off topic.
Okay.
So me and my dad kind of fell through. We haven't talked for about a year.
All right.
I'm very frustrated. I'm not going to go into detail or anything or hold too much of your time up. But if you're very frustrated at someone, like my mom is constantly, you got to forgive your father and all this stuff.
Yep.
Do you think if you're genuinely not okay with someone, it's okay to move on and not have them in your life?
Well, if we're talking about parents, it's a different conversation than someone who's not connected by blood. You know what I mean? Like not by blood. Absolutely. Like I take great pride in the people that I've left behind and who are no longer in my life. That brings me a lot of joy because the type of people who are no longer in my life are the type of people who are not aligned with how I want to live my life, morally, ethically, etc. So, that's my rearview mirror looks great. For parents, it's a bit more complicated because you wouldn't be here without them. Does that mean you have to love everything about them? Certainly not. But what I like to do is I go, how would I feel if this person passed away? Would I have regrets? So ask yourself, if your dad passed away before you worked out whatever issues you have, would you be okay with that? If the answer is yes, then govern your actions accordingly. But if the answer is no, then make sure you're doing everything within your power to do your part to mend those fences, if that makes any sense.
No, Drew, I appreciate that, buddy. I don't have that many, buddies in my life that I can, talk to. So a lot of times I kind of just, eat it mentally and just think about it. Yep. So I appreciate you being able to give me some advice.
Dude, absolutely. I'm here anytime, man. Any questions you might have, any concerns, any issues, you need a little feedback, a little radio hug, I'm here for you, bro. Thanks a lot for asking, and thanks a lot for finally calling, Taylor.
Yes, sir. Thank you, buddy. You have a great day.
You too. That's a tough one, man.
Yeah.
Because a parent passing while you have unresolved issues or trauma, that will haunt you for the rest of your life. And it doesn't mean that you forgive everything that they said or did. It just means that you have gratitude for what they did for you, and you want to do your part to make sure you feel okay. There's not a person in my life who's no longer in my life that if they died, I would feel any guilt whatsoever.
Let me make sure I understand. There's not a person in your life that if they died, you would not feel any guilt.
Right. Like about any former friendship or anything like that.
Okay, I got you.
Like people who used to be my friends who, for whatever reasons, whether it's my own or theirs, are no longer my friends. There's not one of them who, if they died, I would go, oh God, I wish I had worked things out.
Okay, right. Like, you're happy holding on to the anger.
Not holding on to anger, just recognizing that we were not meant to continue a friendship. Like I have no anger, but there are people who I cut loose from my life that I go, they don't belong in my life anymore.
Oh, absolutely. 100%. Yeah.
No anger. Like you live your life. Like do you.
I have people that I've cut out of my life that don't even know I've cut them out of my life. And that's 100, Drew. That's me keeping it real.
So you wouldn't even know if they died. You wouldn't even know to be upset about it.
Nope.
800-771-1025. Drew Garabo Live, how can we help you?
That guy's going to murder his father now. I'm sure of it. The guy's dead.
Oh, man, I hope I don't get deposed. Depositions are no fun. Oh, they are the worst.
No, they're not. At some point, we realized that we're independent of our parents and we're no longer slaves to what they want. And
Bob Tuskin, I just realized this was you. Jesus Christ, you got to identify yourself. What's up, dude?
Yo. I'm a fan of Juneteenth, believe it or not.
I don't
because I'm a fan of freedom. And how could anyone not want to embrace and cherish and promote freedom, right? I mean, that's pretty straightforward.
It is. And if you're decrying Juneteenth, then basically aren't you saying, I wish we could go back to the days when black people were slaves?
I hope nobody would ever in their mind say that. Although I will argue that we need to expose slavery on our planet today that still exists. Thank God it doesn't exist here.
Go on.
Oh, yeah. Libya. There are black slaves in Libya. There's slavery around the world. It's a different type of slavery, I would argue. Just because you can't see the chains doesn't mean that they're not there. Indentured, what's the word? Indentured servitude?
That's the
Say
word.
that 5 times fast.
It's tough.
It definitely exists still. And it's a various, we are in the matrix is how I see it. And the further we get out of the matrix, we need more holidays to celebrate each of those mile markers. There should be a anti-Federal Reserve, we're free from the criminal banker day. And it should be like no more Illuminati's causing terrorist attacks that they made up on 9/11 day.
I'm totally with you, Bob. Tuscan gonna Tuscan, man.
Yes, he is. Always.
Oh, he's amazing. I would say, as much as I love Jacob Two Times, and I do love Jacob Two Times, Robert Tuscan may be, well, he's definitely in the Tampa Radio Callers Hall of Fame. He might be number one. He might be one of one. Good afternoon. Welcome to Drew Garabo Live. How can I help you today?
How you doing, Drew?
What's up, buddy?
Hey, it's Nino, man. Just wanted to put my 2 cents on Juneteenth.
Sure.
Mexican, Puerto Rican, born in Puerto Rico, person of color. So my heart goes out to my black community. I grew up in Los Angeles in a predominantly black neighborhood. And what I couldn't understand growing up was the animosity that Mexican people had with black people. I could never understand it. We're both in the same boat. We're both person of color, and we're both going through some of the same struggles.
Yeah.
Thank goodness now, most of the people of Mexican descent love their black brothers and sisters in Los Angeles now, even though we're going through some stuff out there with ICE. So just wanted to throw my 2 cents.
Thank you, bro. Yeah, I always found the animosity between Mexicans and Puerto Ricans rather fascinating because, from a white dude's perspective, you can't really understand it, but culturally, I don't have the same experience as a Mexican or as a Puerto Rican that would help me be enlightened when it comes to any animosity that might exist between those nationalities. Does that make any sense?
It does make a lot of sense. Same thing with Puerto Ricans and Dominicans for some reason. I don't understand it.
Damn, Puerto Ricans can't get along with anybody.
No,
what the hell is wrong with that, man? Jesus Christ. Take Colores, Holmes.
If I may, one last thing, Drew.
Yeah, please.
Well, you were out on vacation, and I'm glad that you got out to the concerts out there with your girl.
Thank you.
Called in, won some tickets with Mo. And I just haven't heard anything back, so I was just curious: is there an avenue I can reach?
Damn it! What tickets did you win, Holmes?
Hey Mo, I don't know if you remember. I'm the one that knew the songs that you missed when you lost to.
I remember Jacob 2 times. I sent it to Mike Olivero. You should have received an email, my friend.
We love passing the buck here. Just Drew at theboneonline.com. Let me know what tickets you think you won, and we'll get you hooked up, brother.
He did.
What was that? What was that on what email?
That's right. 800-771-1025. Drew at theboneonline.com. That works for anything. You want to take a group to Busch Gardens. You want to ask a question that you don't want on the air. Drew at theboneonline.com. And thank you. You can watch us on Bone TV, watch us on the YouTube, watch us on the Facebook, and participate in chat on the YouTube. It's awesome. Do it. And then follow us on social media. Drew Garabo on Instagram. Cat named Mo on Instagram. Hello there. Welcome to Drew Garabo Live.
Yeah, what's up, Drew?
Hi.
Hey, just want to share my opinion on Juneteenth. I think it's a really cool holiday, man.
Here it comes. Go ahead.
Yeah. As a person, who was, born and raised into a military family and, Christian household, we were always taught to, not to judge a book by its cover. It doesn't matter what, religion, race, or anything you are. You're still welcomed, and you're still a child of God and everything. And you're still free.
That sounds like a true Christian household, not like the judgy Christian people these days who say, "Oh, you're not like me. You're going to hell." Blah blah blah. You sound like you were raised in a true environment of Christianity. That's awesome.
Oh yes, sir, absolutely. And those people, who claim to be Christian and everything, and they're like, oh yeah, you're going to hell because of this, that, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
That's pretty much giving Christianity a bad name and everything, and all that.
Thanks, man. Great call. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. Rather surprising. I was kind of waiting for the
the shoe to drop.
I love Drew.
I'm not ready to throw profiling out with the bathwater, Drew. I got to be honest with you. I'm finding it too useful.
800-771-1025. Drew Garabo Live. How can we help you today?
Hi, Drew. How are you today?
I am very well. Thank you. What is your name?
It's Melissa. We spoke the other day.
Oh, how could I not remember? That's right. Melissa, who I spoke with the other day. I should remember every caller ever. I'm sorry.
I want your 6-word horror story.
That's right. What's up?
So I'm almost emotional here listening to you guys, and I just tuned in because I just got off of work.
All right. Almost emotional.
Juneteenth, what you said hit it on the head, and I felt like I needed to reiterate that in case the world isn't listening to you. It's really about what you said. There was a generation gap in my family. My grandparents raised me, so I was raised in kind of a very weird household where things were not accepted, but I was surrounded by things that were becoming acceptable, and I was torn. And I'm watching my kids grow up, and they are learning so much more, and they are so much more diverse, and it's so cool to just watch how everybody embraces things and how the world is changing in such a positive light. So I think we all really need to embrace this holiday. It's for everybody, you know, whether we're talking about Mexicans, for Black people, for anybody. Like this is a time to celebrate everybody, and it's so good to see the world go in that direction.
Yeah, and I think the people, Melissa, who speak out against Juneteenth, it comes from a place of fear for some reason. Like they're afraid if they celebrate emancipation that somehow this narrative of the white man is an endangered species or you're going to lose your rights as a white person. God, it's just so damn sad. Like the white man's been in control for a long time, and now maybe other groups, white women, Black women, Asian men, everybody gets a piece of the pie. No one's going to throw us into internment camps just because we're white. At least I hope not.
And let the white man and the white woman become a minority. I mean, we're not.
Let's not get crazy.
Hey, I mean, come on. Pump the brakes.
Whoa.
I don't need Whitey going crazy.
Pump the brakes, honey.
Yeah. Calm down. There's a delicate balance here, Drew.
I mean, you had me right up to the last part, but our great civil rights leaders like Larry the Cable Guy will ensure Larry Bird, Larry the Cable Guy, Larry David. We have many great white Larrys in the world of civil rights.
Larry, Daryl, and Daryl. Or was it Daryl, and Larry?
It was Larry, Daryl, and Daryl. I'm Larry, this is Daryl, and my other guy, Daryl.
That's it.
Larry, well, there's just tons of good Larrys out there. What a name. I got a buddy, Larry, and he's not a Larry, but he's a Larry. Like, I would never look at him and think that's a Larry, but the fact that his name is Larry is just perfect because he's a Larry. That's a great.
Larrys are Larry-ish.
Yeah, every Larry is a Larry.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of one that goes outside of the norm of what a Larry would be, but I can't right now.
You ever meet a kid named Larry? I've never seen a kid.
No.
Like, if someone were to introduce, like, this is my son, Larry.
Yeah.
God, you say it enough, and it just seems like a ridiculous word. Like, now, every time I say it, I want to start laughing. No offense to my buddy Larry.
We didn't, and he realized the error of his ways. Didn't Lawrence Fishburne, wasn't he Larry Fishburne?
For a minute.
When he first started,
yeah,
right?
But then he was like, I don't like this.
No. When he decided to become more serious, he went back to Lawrence. I'm pretty sure he's in a movie like Platoon. I think he's Larry Fishburne.
I think you're right. But then he went back to Lawrence because it's just a way better. Larry Gatlin. I'm just looking at the Larrys in music. Larry Graham, I don't know who that is. Larry Joe Taylor. I don't know any of these Larrys.
No.
Larry. Hello there. Who are you?
Hello, this is Aiden from Bradenton.
What's up, dude?
What's up?
Nothing. Just hanging out and talking to you. What can we do you for?
I just had a question about Juneteenth.
Sure.
Just wondering, why aren't there any Juneteenth traditions? Like everyone should, bake an apple pie or something. I'm trying not to say something racist. I'm a white guy, but
I have found if you have to try not to say something racist, that says more about what's in your heart than anything else. Like the fact that you blatantly just said, I'm trying not to say something racist, that tells me in your heart that you're not the most racially enlightened individual, Aiden.
Oh, yeah, and I'm aware of that.
Okay. So then be honest with me here, Aiden. Like, let's drop I don't know, and I'm not going to track you down and have you thrown in racist jail or anything, but like there's something you want to say that you're kind of trying to dance around.
I don't know, just what would black people like to do? I'm just trying to think of what black people do, and when it's going to come out, it's going to sound racist, Chicken.
I think... no offense.
I malt liquor.
So there you go. Now we're getting to the real Aiden. Like, what's in your heart, really? Like, you try to dress it up a little bit, like you're not some, no offense, mouth breathing Peckerwood, hilljack, knuckle dragging, moron, slack jawed, troglodyte, Neanderthal, redneck, racist. But let's just be honest. You're all of those things, my man. And that's okay. You have the freedom to be that way. This is the freedom that we have to engage in a discussion where some, again, Ofe, Peckerwood, no offense, like you can call up and go, Hey, man, I live white privilege my whole life, man. I've never been turned down no job because of the color of my skin, and I've had it pretty easy being a Caucasian and whatnot, but how come them black people ain't celebrating with chicken and malt liquor today? Do you realize how stupid you sound?
Oh, it could be Don Julio, and
I asked you a direct
Flames
question.
Neon.
Do you
I'm
realize
black
how
people enjoy that, too.
stupid you sound? You sound stupid. Not ignorant, stupid. Ignorant means you know the facts, but you're ignorant of them. Stupid means you are deliberately dumb. You have the capacity to think better, but you're either too lazy or unwilling to be smart. You are stupid.
Oh. I just want everyone to celebrate in a way, like
you don't. You wanted to get your dumb racist joke out there and think other pale-faced, vanilla-faced losers would laugh, but instead you got your stupid ass handed to you by me, a fellow stupid man. I'm not even smart, and I was able to take the turd sandwich that you gave me and put a little Duke's mayonnaise on it and almost make it palatable. Dummy.
Do you have any ideas for maybe something that we can get going, or something that everyone can get going?
Got a great idea. This is going to make society a lot better, the country a lot better, etc. You move to another country. You move to, let's say, Poland. You move to Antarctica, where you'll blend in with the snow. You move somewhere else for Juneteenth and make this country have one fewer racist moron. How about that? That's how we celebrate Juneteenth. Black people, white people, yellow people, we'll all unite and celebrate the fact that dumb-ass Aiden ain't in this country no more, so we don't have to hear his idiotic, they go celebrate with chicken. They go celebrate with malt liquor. Oh, they got a basketball game on tonight, man. Can't wait to watch that on Juneteenth. Moron. Can't you even stand up for yourself?
I mean,
that's not even a word. That's
all right now.
Of course you are, because you are bowing down to your intellectual superior. Evolve, dip crap.
Oh,
thank you. I even said dip crap, even though I wanted to say dip S. That's what you are. That is a very underused epithet in the year 2025.
Yeah, I know. We really don't use
say
that
dip
ish anymore.
Yeah. We should. There's just I think the first time I heard it used was probably Sheriff Buford T. Justice. Wait, no, what was Jackie Gleason in
Smokey and the Bandit? Yeah, that was Buford.
Was that
T.
Buford T. Justice?
Buford T. Yeah.
I think he was the first one I heard say dip S. God, what a word.
Yeah.
Hello, welcome to Drew Garabo Live.
Hey, Drew, how we doing, kid?
What up, dude?
I was falling out of the car after you land-based in the last guy. That was hilarious.
Thank you.
Love Juneteenth. Love the idea of it. Love the holiday. And the previous caller said there's no payroll on that day. That's true, but we do not get paid if you work on Juneteenth.
Oh, that's good. So the payroll may not be operating today, but we are going to get paid for this.
Yes, if you're working on Juneteenth, it's legal not to pay you, so I'm not sure where he was coming from with that. But
we should start a rumor that white dudes don't get paid to work on Juneteenth, although that would lend, that would throw gas on the already blazing fire of racism in the state.
Yes, right.
I done heard it on the radio, man. They ain't paying white people to work on Juneteenth. Hello.
Lawrence Fishburne was in Apocalypse Now, not Platoon.
There you go, Maurice.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Is it me? Okay, it's me. I couldn't tell. So I feel like don't miss the opportunity that gentleman offered you about what we should be doing to celebrate Juneteenth, you know?
What do you mean?
Like he said, what do black people do and what should be done? And I was interested in your answer.
You want a white dude to tell black people how they should be celebrating?
No,
Juneteenth.
not at all. No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that maybe he's not a racist. Maybe he's just a Neanderthal person that needs to be educated, you know? Like, I feel like it was an opportunity to say some of the things that, as a white person, you could do.
How about a 2-for-1 airline deal where you fly out of this country with him, and then we have 2 fewer moron ignoramus doofuses in this country instead of just 1? That's the first thing that comes to mind.
What?
Oh, I'm sorry. Which word did you not understand? I tried to use little tiny words that you might have an understanding of. I'm sorry. Which one didn't you get?
You're hilarious.
Thank you.
I really thought you might have something interesting to say.
I do have something interesting to say. You are a dodo. You are a bozo. You are a buffoon. I know what I'm telling you. You're asking me what? To springboard off of chicken and malt liquor guy? Yeah, no, not people. Dumbasses. No, I'm berating dumbasses. You.
I'm not a dumbass, thank you.
Oh, you are. You're definitely
a dumbass.
Are. Oh.
No, you are. I'm not going to argue with you.
Got me. She gave the retort that Aiden couldn't give.
Listen, Drew, I'll say that the I know you are, but what am I retort is a classic. A classic. I got to be team her.
I am rubber. You are glue. Whatever you say bounces off of me and sticks to you.
Another classic.
I know you are, but what am I?
Hello. Welcome to Drew Garabo Live. Happy Juneteenth.
Happy Juneteenth. I guarantee you both of those Larrys are Hyundai drivers.
Don't disrespect the Hyundai brand. 800-771-1025. Hi there, Drew Garabo Live. Hello?
If black people don't.
Hello?
If black people don't.
Okay, nice try, guy. Yeah. The feedback is confusing you there, I can tell. Hello there. Welcome to Drew Garabo Live. How may I assist you?
So, that Aiden guy?
Yeah.
If his dad was listening, this is what he'd be saying. There ain't no way that boy from my lawns.
Little Buford T. Justice reference.
There you
Hell
go, yeah.
I'm going to go home and punch your mama in the mouth. God, I thought he was so great. One of the most lovable villains or antagonists in film history.
Yes.
Daddy? His son was such an idiot.
What was the sandwich he ordered in the bar and the Dr. Pepper? Boy, give me a
tuna. What was it?
It was hilarious. It had a really funny name. It was a sandwich. I think he made up the name and a Dr. Pepper.
What sandwich did Buford T. Justice order? In the movie Smoking the Bandit, Buford T. Justice orders a Diablo sandwich.
That's a Diablo sandwich.
And a Dr. Pepper.
And a Dr. Pepper.
The sandwich is a spicy and sweet Sloppy Joe style sandwich featured in a scene where Justice, played by Jackie Gleason, orders it at the Old Hickory House restaurant. You can watch this video to see the doctor. Oh, wow, you really can. Hold on.
Truffle butter filet mignon without lifting a finger. Eat smart with Factor.
Wix.
Come on with all these ads. I just want to see my clip.
You need.
Jesus.
With full.
Who are you chasing? Somebody chasing you?
Nobody's chasing me, boy. I'm chasing a goddamn maniac all the way from Texarkana, Texas.
Really? Was he a bank robber?
Cursing. You can't understand a word he's saying because his mouth is full of a Diablo sandwich. Hello there. Welcome to Drew Garabo Live.
Hey, Drew, Mo, how you guys doing?
Hey.
Hi.
Hey, I'm a Caucasian male in the service industry, and I got paid to have today off, so I'm enjoying the show all day long and getting paid.
Well, thanks for letting us know.
Yeah.
800-771-1025. We'll continue to take your calls on Juneteenth when we come back, as well as an incredible experience last night that made me feel like, despite the lack of zeros in my Achieve a Credit Union account, I might be the wealthiest guy in the world.
You're listening to Drew Garabo live on 102.5 The Bone. Download the free Bone app to listen to us anywhere. Sponsored by Mark Spain Real Estate. Get your guaranteed offer at markspain.com.
Hi, I'm attorney Fran Hosh. Being involved in a car or motorcycle accident can be stressful. I've dedicated my career to helping accident victims and their loved ones. If you need an attorney you can trust, give me a call today at 866-LAW-FRAN. We will give you a free case evaluation and won't charge you any fees unless you recover money. Give me a call today at 866-LAW-FRAN, 866-LAW-FRAN, or visit me online at lawfran.com. Main office, Palm Harbor.
At Mayo Clinic in Florida, we are conquering the unconquerable.
Our experts are leading the way with innovative regenerative medicines and biotherapeutics that can repair diseased, injured, or defective tissues and organs to help treat people with chronic medical conditions. We're making more possible at Mayo Clinic because every day we're doing what's never been done. Learn more at mayoclinic.org/possible. Mayo Clinic, you know where to go.
School is out and summer is here. Wherever you plan your summer vacation, make Crown Honda your first stop and drive a new Honda Pilot $479 per month or a new Honda Accord Hybrid just $359 per month. Test drive your new Honda today at Crown Honda, online at crownhonda.com. The better way to buy and service. Call 800-509-4942 for complete details.
Summer is here, and it's time to get your backyard ready where you always wanted it to be. From custom patios and pavers to upgraded driveways, Waterman Properties is your go-to for bringing your summer vision to life. Whether you're remodeling, rebuilding, or repairing from a storm, Waterman Properties handles everything from demolition to install with expert care and zero runaround. Visit watermanproperties.net or call 813-715-7383. It's Waterman Properties. Your vision is their mission. Hit them up today and tell them Mike Calta sent you.
School is out and summer is here. Wherever you plan your summer vacation, make Crown Kia your first stop. During the Kia Summer Sales Event, drive a new Kia K4, just $219 a month, or a new Kia Sportage with a special low 1.9 APR. Test drive your new Kia today at Crown Kia, the better way to buy and service. Call 1-800-371-0942 for complete details.
Drew Garabo here. There's never a bad time to do something kind for someone you love or even for yourself. I mean, you should love yourself, right? Gold and Diamond Source gets that. That's why this June, you'll get 15% off all birthstone jewelry, something that's meaningful, not mass-produced. Gold is at an all-time high. Now is the best time to trade in your worn-out jewelry. You know you've got that piece that you haven't worn since the Nixon administration. Trade it in and get maximum value at Gold and Diamond Source. You thinking about proposing? I won't tell. Buy a diamond. They'll give you 40% off the mounting. And dig this, 5-year interest-free financing as well. That $5,000 piece becomes just $83 a month. You can't afford not to do that. Of course, you can't forget the beautiful and affordable Emma Leak line as well. Shop the local, family-owned, community-minded, just good people. Gold and Diamond Source, 3800 Ulmerton Road. They're the real deal.
Raise a Big Daddy mug this summer at Hooters. Bud and Bud Light Big Daddies for just $6 or Mick Ultra for $6.50. Big beers, better deals. Only at Hooters. 11 locations in Tampa Bay. Go to originalhooters.com for one near you.
I'm Doug Bernetti. Growing up, I learned how hard it can be to make ends meet. At Bernetti, PA, we help people every day with debt collection calls, credit card debt, home foreclosures, and bankruptcy cases. If you have questions, call 1-800-BERNETTI. We're ready. Offices Tampa, Lakeland, Pinellas.
John Setting here for Hawkins Service Co. The summer is here, the pool parties are scheduled, and your pool should be chill, literally. Cool things down with $300 off an AquaCal chiller from Hawkins Service Co. Or make your pool pump work smarter, not harder, with $250 off a variable speed pump this month only. These summer pool specials end June 30th, so do not miss out and make that call today at 813-445-8209 or always online at hawkinsserviceco.com. Hawkins, one call, handles it all.
Big news. Newsmax just went public on the New York Stock Exchange. And millions like you are joining our news revolution. Newsmax is now the 4th highest rated news channel, just behind CNN. Reuters says we're one of the top news brands in America. 40 million Americans go to Newsmax for shows with Rob Schmidt, Greta Van Susteren, Rob Finnerty, and more. So download our free Newsmax app on your smartphone or TV and start watching. President Trump says Newsmax is truly terrific. Get the free Newsmax app and check out Newsmax shares on the stock exchange. Go to newsmaxinvest.com. That's newsmaxinvest.com. This is not an offer to buy or sell securities, nor shall there be any sale of securities in any jurisdiction in which such an offer would be unlawful.
Feel the spark after dark at Busch Gardens Summer Nights. Florida's best thrill rides every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday through August 10th. Stay for the new Drone Show Spectacular with an explosive firework finale every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday nights on the festival field. Listen for your chance to win passes to Busch Gardens Summer Nights.
Involved in a car accident? We understand the pressure you're under. Call Farah and Farah. Tampa.
Now, back to Real Raw Radio. Sponsored by Anajar and Levine, accident attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
Now, back to Drew Garabo Live.
Newsmax shares on the stock exchange.
Unemployment at a record high.
People coming, people going, people want to die.
Don't ask me because I don't know why, but it's like that.
And that's the way it is. People in the world trying to make it meet.
You travel by car, train, bus, or feet.
I said you
Got to work hard, you want to compete.
it's like that.
What?
And that's the way it is.
Don't forget, 5 o'clock, we got another word for you on the Mike Calta Vacay Payday that could get you $1,000 just for putting that word into your 1025 The Bone app. That love bought you close. Couple of calls as a holdover to the Juneteenth opening segment. Good afternoon and welcome to Drew Garabo Live. Who are you?
Hey, my name is Josh.
Hi, Josh. Welcome. Nice to have you here.
Thanks, man. I'm a big fan of your show.
Thanks, buddy.
Hey, so I just wanted to say, man, I appreciate what you're doing, putting those morons on the spot as far as because I live in Tampa personally, and with so much culture that we have here and so many things to come together with. It's ridiculous that we still have people that live in this city that are like that.
Yeah, it does seem that it's an antiquated, backwoods mentality to rail against Juneteenth. It's a great day to celebrate for all of us.
And I appreciate you, man. Thank you so much.
I appreciate you. Thank you, buddy. Nice to hear from you. Usually the loudest voices are the dissenters, and it's a great day to just celebrate freedom.
Conversely, those pro-Juneteenth have the worst phone connections. And somehow the racists get through loud and clear, Drew.
Damn it. Why are racists on? Let's ban landlines from racist households. No one with racist points of view should have a clear phone connection. But yeah, you're right. 800-771-1025. Hello there, Drew Garabo Live. How can we help you?
Hello.
Hi, what's your name?
Well, I talked to you earlier, and I was not calling to insult anything about Juneteenth. I was asking for ideas of what you thought about the celebration of the emancipation of Black people.
You know what? I've thought about it since you called. I spent the entire break thinking about it, and guess what? You're still a dodo.
Sure.
Still a dodo.
No, I'm not. I actually was interested. Why would you call me a name?
Well, I don't know. I just felt inspired by it. You actually gave credence to a gentleman who called with a malt liquor joke and a fried chicken joke.
No.
Yes, you did.
It just caused me to think. No, his comments just caused me to think because, as to what we should actually be doing today.
Can I ask you a question? Why would it be? Why would you think that anyone? And I'm not. This is not coming from hostility. I'm just curious. Why would you think anybody would need to tell anybody else how to celebrate a certain day? I
don't. I'm not asking. I was just interested in people's ideas and thoughts on it. I mean, my girlfriend is having a barbecue with her family today, and she invited me to come over, and I'm bringing some marshmallow salad, and I'm going over to their house because they're celebrating Juneteenth.
Hold on.
But I'm just
slow it down, dumbass.
Slow it down.
Sorry. Let's take the temperature
I
down.
was just
First of all,
asking in general.
what's a marshmallow salad?
And I hope your friends aren't black because that's the word. You might as well bring Klan Hood cupcakes. Go for
You know what? My best friend adopted 5 black girls, okay?
Oh, there
My
it is.
best friend
There it
79
is.
years
I'm
old.
sorry. I apologize. You can't be racist. Your best friend adopted 5 black girls. That's awesome.
Shut up. I also went to school with black. What are you talking about? I don't look at people's color. I don't look at anyone's color.
Tell me you listen to rap music and watch the WNBA
You guys
and you hate Caitlin
so
Clark.
disrespectful to black people. You know that? You sound very disrespectful right now.
I'm black.
I was black, you idiot.
I'm just saying, you don't bring marshmallow salad to a black person's house.
Why don't you bring Ku Klux clams?
She asked me to bring my ambrosia salad that I make. She's had it for
Watch the language. Just watch the language. Just watch
I'm
the language.
sorry. I didn't mean to curse.
It's okay.
But I mean, I just find that you sound racist.
How, ma'am? Please explain, because I'm dying to know.
You just said, "How dare I take a marshmallow salad to a black person's house?"
That's right. That was Mo.
so racist.
That was Mo,
me.
a black
that was
person.
The black guy. You don't take a marshmallow salad over to a black person's house.
That's gross.
They called nasty to bring my ambrosia salad, which is a marshmallow salad.
They're just being kind to you. You, as an enlightened white woman, should go, you know what? I really feel like these marshmallows are reminiscent of a Klan's hood.
Yes.
How about...
they probably want to eat me.
How?
Trust me, nobody wants to eat you, honey.
It's been a lot of years.
They do, baby.
They do
a lot
not.
of years.
They do not. Nobody wants to eat you. I promise. I
Well,
promise.
I'm just interested in what your take is on Juneteenth. I mean, I really am. I have not heard you say one positive thing yet about it.
Have you been listening since the start of the show?
I have. I listen to you all the time.
Thank
and
you.
I find you quite inflammatory at times, but I still am interested.
That's good. I appreciate that. I am quite inflammatory a lot of times, but I did spend, I would say, the first 12 to 13 minutes of the show talking about celebrating freedom, about how we all came from somewhere, but the Africans.
That's right.
Okay, so the Africans were sold into slavery and by other Africans. Let's just destroy that narrative, and brought over here in slave ships and did not gain their freedom until 1865, which by all accounts is pretty recent history, if you will. So we still have room to go. But today is a great day to celebrate freedom. That's what I said at the beginning of the show, and I'm sorry that eluded you somehow.
No, I felt like you totally misunderstood my question when I asked you what people should be doing as, okay, say I was like some multimillionaire upper class white woman and I was to call and ask you, what should I do to support Juneteenth? That's the kind of, like, I was just curious as to what you felt like the general population should do in support. I have my own plenty of support that I do. I mean, I'm fine with myself. I was just curious as to your opinion as to what, you do and what you think others should do. That was all. When that guy called in, I felt like it was an opportunity for you to educate him.
Yes, it was. However, that man, much like yourself, seems allergic to education. No offense. And
much like myself, no, I'm more than willing to hear what you have to say.
Oh, good. Well, it's not for me to tell another adult human being how to honor this beautiful day of freedom and emancipation. Celebrate it however you see fit. It's a day of freedom, so you have the freedom to celebrate it in any way you wish. It's a great day to celebrate freedom by being free. Yes?
Of course. But there's people that have lots of money. They're willing to do whatever they can with their money to support things. And that's why I was asking, because I've had several people ask me where they can donate money. And I was just curious as to what your opinion was of it. That was all.
I would say immediately go to your local Aldi, Publix, or Winn-Dixie, buy all the marshmallows, and make the most delicious ambrosia salad you can, and bring it to a black person's house. That's the best way. That's the best way I can think to celebrate it.
I think I love you again.
All right, thank God.
I forgive you for being such a
thank you.
bigot guy.
I forgive you for being so stupid. Thank you very much for the call.
I forgive you for being so stupid.
I forgive you for being so stupid. I know you have one of mine. I know you have one of mine. All right, I'll eat you. I'll eat you. You win. Fine.
Bye.
I got to be honest with you, Drew. While you were engaging in that, I don't even know what that was with whoever that was, I looked up the ambrosia salad. There is not a more disgusting-looking salad on the planet. It looks
so
like
gross.
vomit.
So gross. Marshmallows, shaved coconut, Jell-O.
It's so bland.
You bring that over to a black person's house, they're not letting you in the door.
It looks like caulk. While I'm over here, why don't you patch up some of those holes in the wall, you poor black people? Here's a caulk salad.
Ambrosia. Hey, you want to come over for a barbecue? Will you bring that delicious ambrosia salad?
Come on, man.
At least use the brown marshmallows. You know what I mean? Like they have those colored marshmallows.
Toast them maybe?
Well, I'm not saying put them on a cross and burn them or anything. I'm just saying they sell brown marshmallows.
I done been through a couple of black households in my days, man and boy, Drewbert, and I have never, ever, ever seen an ambrosia salad at any gathering.
Nor have I. Hello, welcome to Drew Garabo Live.
Hey, it's Aiden again, man. I just wanted to apologize for the malt liquor
Look what
thing.
you did. Look what you did. You got that lady all riled up, and it's all your fault, Aiden.
I feel like I spawned the conversation. That's what I was going for.
All right. Well, good for you. You get your conversation starter badge on Facebook.
I think he's taking credit for your content today,
God
Drew.
damn it. Figures, the white man.
Yeah.
Taking credit for my content today. Hello there, Drew Garabo Live. How can I help you?
The El Diablo sandwich is like a sloppy Joe panini.
Thank you. Thank you very much. We've really accomplished God's work here today. Hello there, Drew Garabo Live. How may I be of service to you?
Hey, guys, I'm just enjoying the show, and I wanted to let you know how much I loved the last few phone calls. It was so great. Thank you so much for your service, sir.
Thank you for appreciating it. We're out here on the front lines, my man. Hello there, Drew Garabo Live.
Hello.
Hi.
My name's Susan.
Uh-oh.
I'm actually kind of agreeing with the last lady who had called in.
About the ambrosia salad?
No. But, our Memorial Day, we have parades. We have every holiday has a way to commemorate it. Our 4th of July has a parade, festivals, food festivals, concerts. I don't know if that's where they were aiming from, but I think they were just saying, for people to know about it, to just say to celebrate it. It would be good. I think people, if they knew, that this was planned, any type of church-based concert, gospel, or as I said, a food festival, anything, a parade. But people don't identify it with, especially the white, folks. We don't identify it. It's been a holiday, non-official, for over 100 years.
All right. So
and back then they were celebrating it with gospel, groups. But now we don't have a way, and maybe we are being naive, and but there's no way to identify it, and I guess that's where
the beautiful way in which you put that inspires me to drop the facetious facade for a moment and give you a legitimate answer because of the way you approach that, and I celebrate you, and I genuinely have gratitude for the way you chose to do that. So what I did while you were running off at the mouth is I Googled how to celebrate Juneteenth in a proper way. And there's a local article from 10 Tampa Bay. Is Juneteenth more of a solemn day of remembrance or a party? It depends on what you want. Juneteenth festivities are rooted in cookouts and picnics. Originally celebrated as Black Americans' true Independence Day, outdoor events allowed for large, raucous reunions. I find that actionable. Among formerly enslaved family, many of whom had been separated. The gatherings were especially revolutionary because they were free of restrictive measures known as black codes enforced in Confederate states. Codes controlled whether liberated slaves could vote, buy property, gather for worship, or other aspects of daily life. Last year, the White House kicked things off early with a concert on the South Lawn for Juneteenth and Black Music Month. The atmosphere was primarily festive, with Vice President Kamala Harris, the first black president, dancing on stage with gospel singer Kirk Franklin. He's great. Plans for a Juneteenth event or proclamation this year have not yet been decided, according to the White House press office. Others may choose to treat Juneteenth as a day of rest and remembrance. That can mean doing community service, attending an education panel, or taking time off. The most important thing everyone should be able to do is quickly answer the question, what is Juneteenth? So I think merely knowing what it is, acknowledging what a glorious day it is, and then moving about as you see fit, I think that's probably the best way that you could go. Little overcast outside, Susan, so I wouldn't necessarily recommend a raucous parade or picnic or whatnot, but just do whatever you want to do that's in your heart to celebrate the freedom of all people, especially Black Americans.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you for the call. Great call. Appreciate that. 800-771-1025. But just no ambrosia salad, for the love of God. And
wow.
And to that lady, I forget her name, just find a new go-to dish. I promise you nobody's begging for your ambrosia salad. Hello, Drew Garabo Live. How can I help you?
Hey, I grew up in Texas, and we were taught that Juneteenth was a state holiday, not a national holiday.
Oh.
So when I moved out of Texas to Florida, I found out that was when everybody started celebrating it. But I do want to tell Mo something, that the first time I ever had ambrosia salad in Texas was at my Black girlfriend's barbecue.
So you're saying ambrosia salad is a Black thing?
No, I'm just saying it's a thing. And the first time I ever had it was at my Black girlfriend's barbecue. And
you sure somebody white didn't bring it?
Probably that lady that called.
I don't think so. But
was it largely untouched?
Good.
Like was it just like sitting there neglected, and then you walked over and were the first person?
Actually, it's like a dessert. I mean, it's got those little canned mandarin oranges and cherries and pecans and all this stuff, and it's mixed with marshmallows. There's no Jell-O in it, and then they bind it up with Cool Whip. It's just like a dessert.
Drew,
yes, Mo?
I just Googled, do Black people like ambrosia salad? Would you like Google's answer?
I would.
N-word, please.
There you go. Thank you. Let's win you some money right now. $1,000. Mike Calta Vacay Payday.
The Mike Calta Summer Vacay Payday. This hour's keyword is
tip. T-I-P. Tip. Go to the Bone app and enter tip. T-I-P. Tip. I'll use it in a sentence. Q-Tip is an MC for the rap group that I'm wearing on my shirt, A Tribe Called Quest. Just the tip is a very dangerous game to play. British people don't tip. Happy Juneteenth. Hello.
Hey, Drew.
Hi.
I just hear all these people talking about how they celebrate Juneteenth. You want to know what I do to celebrate Juneteenth?
Tell me.
I get up, I take my happy ass to the kitchen, and I go eat me a marshmallow salad, baby.
Drew Garabo Live. Hello. How can I help you?
I just want to tell you now I'm craving ambrosia salad. Thanks a lot.
Well, it's because you're white.
Have you ever had an ambrosia salad?
I don't like coconut flakes, so I don't eat ambrosia salad.
You have seen it?
I have. And if I'm being perfectly honest, if there is an ambrosia salad made without coconut, it is a joy.
Really?
I love it. Yeah.
Wow.
But it's just a shaved
such
coconut.
An odd texture.
It is. It's a dessert. It's not a salad. It's a dessert.
Okay. Maybe that's where I'm getting turned off.
It's like Jell-O mold. It can be a side dish, but really it's a dessert masquerading as a side dish.
Okay, so to call it a salad is completely misleading.
Yeah, ambrosia is fine. Right. But don't put the coconut in it. That's the devil's toenails.
It's a great one-hit wonder rock band. Look at that.
This is the instrumental. I wonder if I could. Yo, I'm deep, not shallow. Make a salad out of some marshmallow. A racist white bitch, yeah, going to a cookout. Coming with ambrosia. Yo, you better look out. Damn, girl, you be racist points of view. calling up and arguing with a dude named Drew. I know you are, but what am I? I ain't gonna eat you like you was cherry pie. Got a search warrant. Do you get that reference? Yeah, 80s rock bands, that is my preference. Showing deference to all of my callers, yeah. Ambrosia, no, yo, y'all. Hello there. Nice. Thanks. Nothing says Happy Juneteenth like a white dude rapping to Ambrosia. Hello.
Hey, this is Taylor.
Hi, Taylor.
Hey, I would like to thank you and the Bone for helping me learn more about black stereotypes like ambrosia salad and learning that black people can't hear smoke detectors. So thank you for all these public service announcements.
When you say black people can't hear smoke detectors, where did that come from?
How'd that come from? Said black people can't hear.
Can we not?
I don't know. There's been one going on for 15 minutes.
Oh, I'm in danger.
Yeah. Check it. Yo. Oh, my friend, you just made a blunder. Calling Ambrosia a one-hit wonder. Cause I got two. How much I feel. Drew Garabo asked a girl to kneel as she looks up at me with her big brown eyes. Baby, keep going. Here's a big surprise. Glazing your face like a Krispy Kreme. Yeah, I got paper about a ream. Damn. Ambrosia, y'all. That's how much I feel.
You're listening to Drew Garabo live on 102.5 The Bone. It's summer, and it's time for Bone, Beer, and Busch Gardens Summer Nights.
Yes!
Extended park hours, all new summer-themed entertainment, the debut of Wild Oasis at Jungala, North America's most immersive kid-friendly adventure realm. And for adults, a full-service bar. And it's the return of free beer. Guests 21 and up can enjoy one free beer per visit to the park. And annual pass members can double the promotion and receive 2 complimentary beers per visit. For more information on this offer, guests can visit BuschGardensTampa.com. Enjoy Busch Gardens Summer Nights, now through August 10th. Listen to The Bone all week to win. And as always, head to the free 102.5 The Bone app for more chances to win. 102.5 The Bone. Real, raw radio.
Hey, did you hear the Furman Chevrolet of Brandon Summer Savings event is going on right now? Sounds like a perfect time for a new car to me. You know, Furman Chevy Brandon is Tampa Bay's #1 Chevy dealer. They've got Tampa Bay's largest new Chevy inventory to choose from, tariff-free. And Brad Wise and my friends at Furman Chevy Brandon do business the right way. No surprise dealer-installed options you're forced to buy. No inflated market adjustments. Go see why they're Tampa Bay's #1 Chevy dealer and Chevrolet's Dealer of the Year. And together, let's drive. Visit them today on Automobile Drive in Brandon or online anytime at FurmanChevy.com.
Good Greek Moving and Storage is going to make your next move smooth and easy. They offer full packing and unpacking, packing supplies if you want to do it yourself, debris and junk removal. Good Greek can also be used during storms, renovations, and more. Auto transport if you're shipping a car, all moving related services, and everything is done in-house. This is the world's only full-service relocation company. Go to goodgreek.com to set them up today.
2001 Odyssey is Tampa's #1 nude club on Florida's West Coast with over 300 of the hottest exotic dancers. 2001 Odyssey has been voted the #1 nude club by Best of the Bay. Check out the world-famous 2001 spaceship and encounter the wildest dancing in Tampa Bay. The after party happens every night. Full liquor next door. 2001 Odyssey, 275 in Raymond James Stadium on Dale Mabry, better known as the Strip.
The bigger, better, faster summer event is on at Jerry Ohm Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Get deals on over 1,000 vehicles in stock during the Employee Pricing Plus event. Save up to $15,000 on new 2025 models, and your first 3 payments are on us. And don't forget to visit our website and enter for your chance to win a new Ram 1500. It's all happening at the #1 Ram dealer in the U.S., Jerry Ohm. Tampa is Ohm Country. Online at jerryohm.com. Call 1-800-840-0798 for complete details.
Hey, did you know that with Frontier Fiber Internet, the best Wi-Fi isn't just for VIPs anymore?
So even if I have less than 1 million followers?
Or me, a total noob? What if I'm not in the metaverse yet?
Yeah, now everyone can get Wi-Fi 7 with a premium Eero router on Fiber 500 and up. Now starting at only $39.99 per month. Switch to the most advanced Wi-Fi on 100% fiber internet. Only from Frontier. Good to go. In select areas, price for 12 months with autopay. ETF terms apply. Max speeds wired. Actual average and Wi-Fi speed vary.
If you want your windows there in weeks, pick up the phone and just text Reese.
Get factory direct custom made impact windows installed. This is John Senning for Reese Windows and Doors, where they've been installing affordable, high quality impact windows for over 50 years. I had the fine folks from Reese in my home just a couple weeks ago. I was blown away to learn about these products that are made in America. And Reese is a family owned business with that double lifetime warranty. You want to get a free quote? Just text the word trust to 20129. And you also have a chance to win $15,000 in new impact windows. Text trust to 20129.
Wait, you're leaving us? You're matching pajamas.
Matching silk pajamas, babe.
You discover Heineken and now you go out to, watch live sports?
We were literally made to wrap you in luxury, to vibe, to recharge your soul.
And your weighted blanket is here.
It's like a blanket, but so weighted.
Don't listen to your PJs. Head to the game with some friends and grab some ice-cold Heinekens. Must be 21 plus to purchase. Enjoy Heineken responsibly.
Hey, Bay Area, Randy here for Sun Toyota, where the low and locked-in sales event is going on all month long. We've got nearly 1,000 RAV4s, Tundras, Tacomas, Camrys, and Corollas in stock now. Drive select new models with smoking hot prices and low leases available. Plus, it costs less to own a new Toyota with 4-year maintenance included. Because when you make it Sun Toyota, we make it happen.
Sun Toyota.
Call 800-639-3367 for more details.
NASCAR and Prime is gearing up for the Tricky Triangle at Pocono.
This is the moment you've all been waiting for.
After 5 decades of racing tradition, it's clear that strategy is king at Pocono.
Finally, some separation between first, second, and third.
3 legendary turns, 3 unique approaches.
Wow, that's close.
Who will tame the triangle this year? Don't miss the Cup Series at Pocono, streaming Sunday at 1 p.m. Eastern. NASCAR, it's on Prime.
The heat is on, and when the heat is on, your AC is on. And when the AC is on, your money is gone. But Solar Bear has a better way to cool down your bills. Go solar now and get 12 months with 0 power payments. That's a full year of energy on the house, literally and figuratively. Solar Bear is Florida's trusted solar company, locally owned, going 10 years strong, and backed by thousands of 5-star reviews. Stop letting the power company cash in on your summer, and more importantly, stop renting your power from the power companies. Call Solar Bear or visit solarbear.com and own your power before prices rise again.
Stingray Chevrolet.
Hi, this is Steve Hurley, owner of Stingray Chevrolet. June is typically a huge month here at Stingray, and this year there's almost a buying frenzy as customers are looking to snap up the bargains while they last, especially on pre-owned vehicles. Here at Stingray, we take a lot of pride in the quality of the pre-owned vehicles we offer, many that look and feel almost new. And there are plenty of good reasons to buy a pre-owned vehicle, especially avoiding the dreaded D word, depreciation. Right now, we have 150 high-quality pre-owned vehicles available with a great selection of certified pre-owned Chevys, like a 2020 certified pre-owned Chevy Equinox LS for just $17,900. And since saving money is on the top of everyone's mind, remember that Stingray has no dealer fee on any pre-owned vehicle, and that automatically saves you $1,000 to $1,500. StingrayChevrolet.com, Tampa Bay's big store on I-4, exit 22, Plant City. Together, let's drive.
Stingray Chevrolet. Relax, enjoy the difference.
Quitting tobacco is hard, but it's also hard to deal with a cough that won't go away and thinking it's lung cancer, or feeling your heart race after a walk and wondering if it's a heart attack, or telling your family you may not be around to see your next birthday.
Quitting tobacco is hard, but the consequences are even harder. Tobacco-Free Florida has free resources to help you stay smoke-free. You may be eligible to receive free nicotine patches, gum, or lozenges. Call 1-877-YOU-CAN now or visit tobaccofreeflorida.com.
The guaranteed offer from Mark Spain Real Estate is the easiest way to sell your home. You can save time, make the most money, and eliminate all the hassle this summer. Hey, it's JP, and my friends at Mark Spain Real Estate can sell your home with the strongest all-cash offer in the industry and help you move on your timeline. With over 67,000 satisfied clients, you could trust the most experienced real estate team in the U.S. to sell your home fast and for maximum profit. Go to markspain.com to get a guaranteed offer on your home today and start packing.
This is the story of the one. As a safety manager at a manufacturing plant, he does everything he can to keep his coworkers safe. From finding ways to reduce risks to keeping safety supplies in stock. And for that, he relies on Grainger, Grainger offers a broad range of quality products and next-day delivery, so he can always play it safe. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Tired of hearing scary radio ads about the IRS? Tax Relief Advocates is different. TRA is here to tell you that if you owe money to the IRS, whether it's $5,000 or $500,000, we have a solution. TRA can eliminate or reduce what you owe to the IRS with zero risk to you. We have over 1,000 5-star reviews on Google and an A+ with a BBB. End your tax nightmare today by visiting TRA.com or call 800-583-6681. That's 800-583-6681.
Hurt in a slip and fall? Take back control of your life. Call Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys at 1-800-747-FREE.
1025 The Bone. Real Raw Radio. WHPT, Sarasota, Tampa, St. Pete. And 1073 WXGL HD2 St. Pete. Live from the WeatherTight Windows studio. Unique opinions, compelling conversation, and the best in afternoon entertainment. Now, the conversation continues on Drew Garabo Live.
This is not an indictment on Ambrosia Salad. However, the band Ambrosia, biggest part of me, how much I feel, how long has this been going on? You're the Only Woman. This song, that's 4.
Yeah, 4. I was wrong. I said one-hit wonder. And I love how long has this been going on.
It's a good one. Now, Ambrosia Salad, gross. Disgusting. It is Juneteenth. Good afternoon. Welcome to Drew Garabo Live. Hello?
Hey.
Hi.
This 102.5 The Bone?
I don't like the way this is going already.
Am I on here live or what?
On here live or what? Don't know how to answer that. Hello?
This is the first time radio station, so I'm not sure what's going on here.
Hello?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, what's going on here is my name is Ricky, the phone screener, and I'm the guy who gets you ready to go on the air with Mr. Garabo.
I already know this is Garabo. So. I was trying to call in for the tip thing, and the guy said, I tried to figure it out how to do it, and the guy said, that's a bitch, and he hung up on me.
That was what I actually said was, that's about a bitch, or ain't that a bitch? I am not here to, sir, I am not here to coach you on how to be smarter than an inanimate object. I don't know. My dad always told me, anytime you're dealing with an inanimate object, the key is to be smarter than that object. But I see that is not an option for you.
Well, basically what happens, I downloaded the app, and I was trying to put in the word tip, and I couldn't figure out how to do that.
Ain't that about a bitch? Which is exactly what I told you the first time.
He was going to get that story out, Drew.
He was, man. He even said, is this 1025 The Bone in the same fake accent? I don't know what to tell you, guy. Good luck. I hope you win the $1,000. So,
yeah, that's going to happen.
Yeah. Fool and his money are soon parted and never reunited. We went to Ruth's Chris last night for my son's birthday.
Oh, yes.
It was amazing. Not just the meal itself and the food and the service by Mario and the ambiance. I was looking at the photo when I got home, and it's remarkable to me that despite all that my son's mom went through, despite our issues with each other that led to the demise of our marriage and then the ensuing difficulty that she had, that we are all able to sit, enjoy a meal together, enjoy some wonderful conversation. And it just made me feel so, I don't want to say lucky because I don't know if there is such thing as luck. I believe in fortune. I believe in creating your own good fortune a lot of the times. I don't know if I believe in luck, but like what we call serendipity or kismet or fate or destiny or karma, others might call luck. I just feel very lucky to be able to enjoy a meal like that with my son, his mom, my girlfriend, and my son's girlfriend. There's just such a beautiful dynamic. All of us bonded by our love for this young man who helps us all be better people. And I know a lot of people couldn't imagine sitting down with their estranged or ex-partner for their kid's birthday. But I'm here to tell you, you can fight through anything to get along. Finding a place of forgiveness and understanding and compassion and empathy will make you a better person. And I can't think of a better tribute to my son and his spirit than the ability for all of us to sit down and enjoy an amazing meal together. I left there just floating on cloud nine, feeling like the singular luckiest man in the world. It was an incredible, incredible night, and I was just beaming from ear to ear all night long. So I just want to, if you're in the middle of a custody battle, if you're going through a very difficult divorce, and very few divorces are easy, the sooner you can find a place of empathy and compassion, the better you're going to feel. There was a time when I would not have thought that I would be able to sit down and enjoy a meal with my son and his mom ever again. I just felt like maybe the damage to our friendship had been done forever. And it's not. It wasn't. It took finally wanting my son to see us as two people who used to be in romantic love with each other, who now are bonded by the fact that we brought this beautiful young man into the world, and that 22 years later, we both take an incredible amount of pride in the man that he has become and is becoming. And that really helped us reach a point of harmony, support, and understanding. Not a lot of people would be strong enough to enjoy a meal with their ex-husband and his new girlfriend and have there be zero drama. And to Angie's credit, there's no drama. She's been great with Sarah. Sarah's great to her. It brings me so much joy, and I know Xander feels it as well, to be able to have his mom and dad at that table. And those of you who have an intact family, treasure that. Honor that. Do what you can do to keep that going. It is hard. It is something I have failed at now twice, once with a kid, once without. If you are in a happy, loving relationship with someone and you have kids, do anything and everything in your power to maintain that, to keep it fresh, and to keep it positive. Because once it falls apart, it takes a lot of work to restore even civility, let alone harmony. So my message, and let me just back up a little bit. I was able to take a dad and his son to Busch Gardens yesterday. The dad, a divorced dad, he shared with me. And I was able to make their day yesterday. And I texted my son with a picture of it this morning and said, this is because of your influence on me. Before I became a dad in 2003, I had a radio career. I had been on Real Radio in Orlando since 1994. I did some charity stuff. I've always believed in helping out wherever I can. It wasn't a top priority for me, but when I was asked, I would do charity stuff. We did a golf tournament called Bogey Nights. That was a glow-in-the-dark golf tournament. We raised money for breast cancer research. But it was never like my number one or even number 5 priority to give back to the community that supports me. Once I became a dad, I not only wanted to make my son proud of me, I wanted to do my part in creating a better world to be left for him, and the ability that this job grants me to help other people. You listening to this show right now, whether you know it or not, whether every day you listen because you can't wait to hear what this asshole says, not Momi, you can't wait every day to hear what this asshole says next, or whether you listen every day hoping that I'm going to be fired, or whether you listen every day hoping I'm going to die, or whether you listen every day because you enjoy the show, it brings a smile to your face, you love it, whatever. You, for the last 14 years, have enabled me to do things for other people. Busch Gardens saw fit about 13, 14 years ago to give me a VIP partner card that I can use to get 4 people in for free every day. They didn't say, use this to help people walk into the park, but I took it upon myself to do so. I don't know how many people I've taken in. I wish I had kept track. I'd love to know that number. Probably over 100 people who have enjoyed a day at a theme park who might not have been able to enjoy it otherwise. And it's my son's influence on me that allows me to do it, that makes me want to do it. And it's your support of this radio show that allows me to keep doing it. So thank you very much. You are a part of this, whether you know it or not, whether you like it or not. You are absolutely a part of making this world a better place by listening to this radio program. So thank you. Hello there. Welcome to Drew Garabo Live.
Yeah, man. Got a question.
Hey, it's Angelo, everybody.
Hey.
Is the question, when can I take you to Busch Gardens? Because the answer is whenever you want, stud.
I appreciate the thought. If Big Red was there, would she have boxed up some food?
Big Red would have ordered herself a nice steak with a couple of sides. 800-771-1025.
By the way, because I caught it,
a
part of it, but not all of it. Did Xander really eat 2? He didn't eat 2 tomahawks.
He didn't even order one.
Okay, all right.
I was just busting John's balls.
What did he order?
He got the cowboy ribeye.
Can't go wrong with the cowboy ribeye. You ended up with a strip, right?
Bone-in strip. It was amazing. Sarah got a ribeye.
All right.
Angie got a sea bass. So there's got to be one in every group.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
And it was an exquisite meal. Mario does such a great job over there. He's a great server.
Yeah.
And nice piece of chocolate cake for dessert for my son. Calamari app. Hefty bill. Hello, who are you?
Hey, Drew, it's John. Hey, Mo, how's it going, guys?
Hey.
Hi, John.
Hey, quick, you hit on a topic for the father thing, and I appreciate it because I grew up without a father. Even my mom, she had a tough time, and so it's just cool that you bring that awareness because for folks out there, just hang on. I try to do things different like you're doing with your kid.
Yeah.
Same thing with mine. Like stay in there, hang in there, and do things differently, raise them differently, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Teach them more, like even just for Juneteenth right now. Like I grew up on a multicultural island. I grew up in the Caribbean. I was born in Georgia, but and I was raised around a lot of different cultures and didn't know the difference till I moved back up to the States about 10, 12 years ago. So yeah, I think sometimes here is a little bit behind, but I agree with the father figure too. You know, like just stick around and do what you need to do and be there. So appreciate it.
Yeah, man. Absolutely. Thank you. Appreciate the call very much. Hold on one second. Can't say father figure without hearing one of the greatest songs from Mr. George Michael. What a jam. Hello. Welcome to Drew Garabo Live.
Hey, Drew. It's JD. How are you?
What's up, Jerome David?
Hey, I just wanted to talk a little bit. You had mentioned about having dinner with your ex. It took me 30 years to be able to do that, and I'm glad I did because it's all for the kids.
Yeah.
And it was really important that I did that because I was able to forgive and move on from it.
It's tough, isn't it? Like when you're in it, you can't see a way through it. Like when we were in the worst of our troubles, when we separated and she started going down a path that I was afraid of, and I tried to do what I could do to avoid that from happening, and found myself very frustrated that I couldn't do anything. It's almost impossible to see through the trees that one day you're going to look back on it and go, damn, I could have been more supportive. I could have been less angry. I could have been more positive. But, you know, we grow through what we go through, man. And adversity, I truly believe, makes us better people. And I'm glad you were able to, albeit after 30 years, I'm glad you were able to look past that and enjoy each other's company, man.
It was great. My son's wedding, and we finally sat down and talked, and it should have been done years before. But like you said, I'm glad we did, and I'm glad that I was able to invite them over, and her and her husband to have dinner with all of us, and we all had a great time.
That's awesome, dude. Yeah, that's the only missing element is if Angie had like a new boyfriend there, that would have just been perfect. Like a man to treat her like she deserves would have made it absolutely perfect. Would have made him pay for his own steak.
Of course. I mean, come on, man. And hers. Are you paying for hers? If he's there, I'm not.
No. Actually, yeah, I would have made him have his own check. And that's why we're doing a game next week. Date Drew Garabo's ex-wife. No. Terrible idea. Hello there. Welcome to Drew Garabo Live.
Hello?
Hi.
Hey, this is me calling again. I wasn't really disguising my voice. I'm just trying to figure out how to put the tip in on the app.
Okay. What seems to be the problem?
Well, I downloaded the app.
Uh-huh.
And it just shows a bunch of pictures and stuff. I'm trying to win $1,000. What I'm trying to do.
Ain't that about a bitch? 800-771
Drew
1025. Doesn't sound like you'll have it done in time, but your next chance to win is going to be, I believe, next Tuesday at 8 a.m. with Mike Calta. Hello there.
Hello, Drew.
Hi.
Hello there. Welcome to Garabo Live. Hey, Drew. It's Edward. How are you, man?
Edward, I'm good. You just might want to turn the radio down in the background a little bit.
Yes, sir. No worries. No worries. Sorry about that.
No, it's all good.
Yeah, I just want to touch bases back on the father thing. Me and my girl separated. She got pregnant by another guy with 2 kids.
Oh.
He left. We got back together. Now she has a 2-year-old and 1-year-old, and I love them like they were my own.
Aww.
And make sure that they're well taken care of. And the father's in their life, which I'm glad for.
That's great.
But it takes good men to raise good men. You know what I mean? So always got to stick by the kids, Drew.
Right on.
I appreciate the call, man. Hey, and thanks for bringing all those people to Busch Gardens. You're a hell of a man.
I don't know about that, but thank you. I just want to do what I can do to make this world a slightly better place. And Busch Gardens is a lot of fun. Got a couple of groups next week. And if you have a group that you want to take to Busch Gardens, just hit me up on the email, drew@theboneonline.com. And as long as it's during the week and I got a free day, be happy to take them. Hello there, Drew Garabo Live.
Hey, I want to win tickets. I want to win money. I want to let you know I have one black friend and I'm not racist.
Now that guy, if I had $1,000 to give away,
you give it to him.
Totally give it to him. Hello there.
You know what I mean? So, hello.
Hi.
I'd like to talk with Drew on the radio.
All right, just hang on 1 second. Hey, it's Drew on the radio. Oh, didn't really want to hang on 1 second. You're talking. Maybe you didn't know. We don't have a phone screener, so when you call, you just go live on the air. When you hear the boop, chances are very good you're live on the air, and then we can start talking. Or if you hear a boop and then you hear our show, you might be on hold getting ready for us to talk. But you'll not hear someone go, "Hello, welcome to the Drew Garabo Live Show.
Yeah, right.
What is your name? What would you like to?" I remember being a phone screener for the Ed Till show, and I had to run the board, set up the commercials, pretend like I was paying attention to Ed, and screen phone calls at the same time. But not every call could go on the air because if you disagreed with Ed, he didn't want to talk to you. So I'd have to find a polite way to go, "Hi, do you want to talk to Ed? Okay, great. What's your first name? All right. What do you want to talk about? Yeah, I want to tell Ed he's an idiot. Oh, I'm sorry. We've got enough calls right now." Then they'd call right back. "What do you mean you got enough calls right now? I got through. Yes, thank you very much. We're good. Click." And then he would only want to talk to people who would echo his point of view on things.
Crazy.
It was insane. And then if someone was smart enough to lie to me and go, "Yeah, I want to tell Ed how right he is on this one, man. He's so great." I'd be like, "Yeah, please tell him how great he is because he loves hearing that. hold on. And then, boop, puts them on. Ed, you're wrong on this one. He'd go, dude, why are you putting people on who disagree with me? I'm like, because that's the very basis of talk radio, you psychopath.
And he lied.
Ugh. All right, let's get into something next about your freedom of speech, your freedom to peacefully protest, and how that might land you suspended from your job if you're a firefighter in Largo.
You're listening to Drew Garabo live on 102.5 The Bone. Tell us what you think. Head to the 102.5 The Bone app now and leave us an open mic. The Open Mic on the free 102.5 The Bone app is sponsored by 1-800-ASK-GARY.
The old saying, you get what you pay for, still holds true today. Like when air conditioning companies offer you $29 tune-ups. Really? I'm not going to be fooled by that, and you shouldn't be either. Hi, I'm Zach Moskowitz, president of Cox Heating and Air Conditioning. Those so-called deals lure you into spending a lot more. At Cox Heating and Air Conditioning, we have a real honest solution. It's our Cox Personalized Maintenance Plan. For only $110 for first-time customers, our certified technicians visit your home twice a year and keep you cool. Get your Cox Personalized Maintenance Plan today at coxair.com.
License number CAC 1816108.
Cox is your key to comfort since 1958.
Enjoy revved up summer savings at Crown Hyundai. Get financing as low as 0%. Buy with 0 down or make no payments for a year on over 700 new tariff-free Hyundais. Drive a new 2025 Hyundai Tucson SE for only $259 a month. All are backed by Owner Assurance, America's best warranty, including a 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain limited warranty. Crown Hyundai, the better way to buy and service. Visit crownhyundai.com. With approved credit, 36 months lease, 10K miles a year, $59.99 due at signing plus dealer fee and electronic filing fee.
The heat is on, and when the heat is on, your AC is on, and when your AC is on, your money is gone. Power companies love it, but Solar Bear says enough is enough. Stop renting your power from the power companies. Go solar now and own your power and get your first 12 months completely free. That's 0 power payments for an entire year. Solar Bear is Florida's local solar expert, not some national chain. With over a decade of experience and thousands of 5-star reviews, they're the name you can trust. Call Solar Bear today or visit solarbear.com and start saving before your next bill shows up.
Mom and Dad seem different after a European-style holiday on MSC Cruises.
Call us Cloud and Yvette.
The ship had restaurants, shops, and nightlife.
Ah, La Galleria.
And of course, American touches like an aqua park and a sweets shop.
American je ne sais quoi.
Mom, you're from Wisconsin.
Wisconsin, Kevin.
Book now and save up to 30% off, plus kids sale free. MSC Cruises. Let's holiday. To book, visit msccruises.com or contact your travel advisor. Restrictions apply. Ships registered in Panama and Malta.
If you want your windows there in weeks, pick up the phone and just text Reese.
John Setting here. Are you ready to win $15,000 in new impact windows from Reese Windows? Well, pick up your phone right now and text the word TRUST to 20129. That's TRUST to 20129.
Want to buy a home but don't have the down payment or closing costs? Good news. You don't need to be a hero for this one. I'm Bruce Woodburn, the Lone Ranger on 102.5 The Bone. And this is a brand new statewide down payment assistance program launching this July. And it could give you up to $35,000 in government assistance. If you're a first-time home buyer and make less than $144,000 per year, you may qualify. But don't wait. Funds are limited, and you will need to be fully approved first to lock in your share. Even better, combine it with the Lone Ranger Real Estate Rebate Program, and you get up to 25% of your agent's commission back when you use one of my preferred agents. Homeownership is within reach, and I'll help you get there. Call me now at 813-213-4009. That's 813-213-4009. Or apply online today at WeBringYouHome.com. That's WeBringYouHome.com.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. A question I get all the time is, how did we become the largest injury firm in the world? We have over 1,000 lawyers in all 50 states and close to 6,000 coworkers. Our call center is on duty 24/7. You can reach us at any time at forthepeople.com. But the real reason is we won a lot. When you visit our website, go to our verdicts and settlements. There you will see what our clients were offered and what they were awarded at trial. All those verdicts help us resolve many cases fairly and early. You see, nothing beats reputation. The insurance industry knows who we are. We even have insurance adjusters call us for representation because they know too. We've made it easy. On your mobile device or computer, go to forthepeople.com and we will get busy. It's that easy. Call today, Morgan & Morgan, for the people. Injured? Dial pound law or visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
$5,000. That's the average amount of money people in the U.S. are now spending on gas in a year. $5,000. That's crazy. If you drive, you have to download Upside, the free app that gives you cash back every time you get gas. That's right. You can earn real cash back with Upside just by buying the gas you're already buying. You can literally start earning cash back today.
I use Upside every time I fill up, and I've already made around $300.
You're putting gas in your car anyway. Why not get real cash back? If you like free money, download Upside.
I'm saving the cash I earn from using Upside to help pay for a vacation later this year.
Download the free Upside app now to earn cash back every time you buy gas. Use promo code MEGA to get an extra 25 cents per gallon on your first tank. You can cash out anytime right to your bank, PayPal, or a gift card for Amazon and other brands. Just download the free Upside app and use promo code MEGA for a 25 cents per gallon bonus on your first tank. That's code MEGA for a 25 cents per gallon bonus. For nearly 2,000 severely injured veterans, everyday life has become filled with barriers. So we build specially adapted homes at Homes for Our Troops. And thanks to our donors and supporters, this life-changing gift of freedom is provided mortgage-free to these veterans. But we need you to join us too in completing this important mission. Please visit hfotusa.org and help build homes and rebuild lives.
1 in 4 Americans have a disability. I'm one of them. I'm also a working mom who cares deeply about making sure every child with a disability thrives by getting their access needs met. We've got a trusted ally by our side. Easter Seals provides children and families the foundation for lifelong success through early learning programs, skills training, and prep for college and career. That's my Easter Seals. Make it yours. Join us at easterseals.com.
When it really matters, choose Farrah and Farrah. Here for you, here for good. Tampa.
Now, back to Real Raw Radio. Sponsored by Anajar and Levine, accident attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
Now, back to Drew Garabo Live.
4 Americans have a disability. I'm one of them.
You shall all be moved. Vainglorious. This is protected by the red, the black, and the green with the key city.
Abracadabra, a la baby professor. All hail funkin' lesson. Sweet tongue grand writer scrolls.
Funkin' lesson. X-Clan.
Born in a cosmos where no time and space do exist. Vibe in the midst of the chaos. Mortals label me as illogical, mythological. They couldn't comprehend when I brought the word. A stick called verb, a black steel nerve. Teaching those actors and actresses who write a couple lines on what black is. Really? Then they label me a sin. When a brother just speaks what's within. I guess I'm blacker than the shadow in the darkest alley that they're always scared to go in. Boo. I wear boots and beads, bags and braids, stick and scroll, rings and
Should a firefighter be placed on leave simply because he is a counter-protester at the No Kings protest? A Largo Fire and Rescue firefighter, Brandon Stoffel, showed up to protest last weekend's No Kings protests. When video and photos surfaced, Mr. Stoffel, who was seen confronting anti-Trump protesters in Tampa, allegedly showed up and started to yell and make threats at protesters in Largo. A spokesperson for Largo Fire Rescue told Creative Loafing Tampa Bay that Mr. Stoffel, whose social media includes a video of pro-Trump activity, captioned, "Hell yeah," is on paid leave while the review is underway. Quote, "We understand and take seriously the concerns raised by the community. The city is currently investigating the alleged conduct and use of discriminatory language. We are working to conduct a thorough review. As a public service organization, the city of Largo is committed to upholding the highest standards of integrity, equity, and professionalism. This includes holding all team members accountable and ensuring their actions reflect our organizational values. So obviously, if he used discriminatory language, that's a no-brainer. The guy can be placed on leave. But if he just showed up to show his support for our president and to counter-protest the No More Kings, does this guy deserve to lose his gig just because he's a public servant? Doesn't everyone have the right to peacefully assemble? Don't you have the right to express your support for our president? 800-771-1025. The whole thing confused me because, again, there are allegations that he used discriminatory language towards Hispanics. If that is the case, obviously, he's got to go. But if that is not the case, and this man is guilty of nothing more than simply showing support for our president or protesting the No More Kings movement, he's got every right to do that. Your job does not own you. If you are a public figure, radio personality, firefighter, politician, and you're caught on video making horrible statements about immigrants using racist language, well, then obviously you got an issue. But is a firefighter not allowed to just show up and protest the No More Kings protest?
One would think so.
I would think so.
You know what I don't get. This
Tell me.
vexes me, and I think it's always a recipe for trouble. I get if you want to do a No Kings protest.
Yeah.
I get if you make plans and you want to do or No Kings, protest. Or you want to do a Biden protest.
Sure.
If there's some group or organization or a mass of people that have decided we're going to go out and protest something, they plan it out. I don't get the people that go out and counter protest, because if you were not going to be on that corner, but for the fact that somebody else is out there just exercising their right, then you're an idiot.
Yeah, I agree.
You're an absolute. Let them do what they want to do. Now, if you want to plan something else and go out there and do what you do, say what you say, do a counter protest to that protest, that's cool. But just to be out there because someone else has decided to be out there, I think you're an idiot with too much time on your hands.
Totally agree. Like the Westboro Baptist Church, those friggin' hate-filled, pseudo-religious zealots, they show up to protest soldiers' funerals to say God kills soldiers because America loves gay people. They are the most detestable. I don't believe in giving them any oxygen by protesting them. Let the 10 people there stand on the side of the road with their idiotic poster boards, probably spelled horribly, and protest.
They look more pathetic if you leave them out there on their own, as opposed to kind of building up what they're doing by you showing up when you had no belief or purpose to show up before that.
Correct. 800-771-1025. I believe we got a winner in the cash contest. I got the audio. I don't know. Let's find out. Got it right here. It says winner 619. Stand by. Raw audio attached. Can you imagine if it was the guy who couldn't figure out how to do the app?
Oh, no. I'd love it.
That'd be so great. Like, I tried to get Garabo to tell me how to do it, and I couldn't figure it out. It's in your face. I won, Garabo. See what radio station it is. Is it the Bone? Is it the Eagle? Is it the Dove?
Hello? I just want to see. Look over there. Yes, who's speaking?
Drew Garabo. I want to let you know you won $1,000.
Yes, sir.
Yes, ma'am.
Are you serious?
Dead serious.
Are you serious?
I'm dead serious.
Who did you say? Oh, my gosh.
Drew Garabo.
Are you really serious?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh.
You like that?
I mean, need to pay some bills right now, immediately.
Well, God told me to give you this $1,000 so you could pay your bills, sweetheart.
Camp, Florida.
I didn't ask you where you lived.
Hi, my name is Zell Pierce.
Hi. What station you listen to?
Hi, my name is Zell Pierce. I just won $1,000 for 101.
Oh, no, ma'am, it's 102.
Oh, my God.
1025, The Bone, ma'am. 1025, The Bone. 1025.
I won $1,000 from Ricky Smiley's bonus, summer bonus.
No, ma'am, that's Mike Calta. I know they look very much alike, but it is Mike Calta's summer payday vacay. Get the name right, or we're taking the money back.
Yes.
Say it one more time.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Thank Mike Calta. Thank him. Sir. They got to stop sending us this wrong.
They
audio.
really have to.
Can they just edit it to make it sound like a bone winner?
Oh my God.
Oh, the vibe. Ugh.
Has anybody on the bone one?
No. No. Ricky Smiley's giving out all this money.
Oh my God.
Oh well. What do we got coming up in the Mo Better Mo?
Our hurricanes are coming. Well, actually, it came. Don't mess with Grady, and pasta kills.
That's next on the Mo Betta. If you are headed out to Caliente this weekend, which you should, to celebrate my friend Trudy's birthday, Marcus Schultz, a world-famous DJ, is playing on Saturday night. I thoroughly encourage you to go. This dude is awesome. He'll be playing in the club, and you should celebrate the birth of truly a magnificent human being by the name of Trudy. There is a 90s pool party tomorrow, and then Saturday night, Trudy's birthday bash, featuring Marcus Schultz spinning. You're going to want to be there for that one. I hope to see you out there. I'll be out there, and I hope you will be too.
You're listening to Drew Garabo live on 102.5 The Bone. Breaking summer news. All the rooms at the Sky Beach Resort for the Bone Summer Beach Bash are completely sold out. But good news, you can still come out and party for free. Neutral presents the Bone Summer Beach Bash, an entire weekend of awesome events and hanging out with all your favorite people from the Bone. Plus, it's absolutely free to get in. It's all happening July 18th through the 20th at the beautiful Sky Beach Resort in St. Pete, a bayfront oasis with a private beach at the southernmost tip of St. Petersburg in the Skyway District. No matter what you do, don't miss the Bone Summer Beach Bash, presented by Neutral and 102.5 The Bone. Real, raw summer.
Hey, did you hear the Furman Chevrolet of Brandon Summer Savings event is going on right now? Sounds like a perfect time for a new car to me. You know, Furman Chevy Brandon is Tampa Bay's #1 Chevy dealer. They've got Tampa Bay's largest new Chevy inventory to choose from. Tariff-free, and Brad Wise and my friends at Furman Chevy Brandon do business the right way. No surprise dealer installed options you're forced to buy, no inflated market adjustments. Go see why they're Tampa Bay's #1 Chevy dealer and Chevrolet's Dealer of the Year. And together, let's drive. Visit them today on Automo Drive in Brandon or online anytime at FurmanChevy.com.
Hi, I'm attorney Fran Hosh. Being involved in a car or motorcycle accident can be stressful. I've dedicated my career to helping accident victims and their loved ones. If you need an attorney you can trust, give me a call today at 866-LAW-FRAN. We will give you a free case evaluation and won't charge you any fees unless you recover money. Give me a call today at 866-LAW-FRAN, 866-LAW-FRAN, or visit me online at lawfran.com. Main office, Palm Harbor.
School is out and summer is here. Wherever you plan your summer vacation, make Crown Honda your first stop and drive a new Honda Pilot, $479 per month, or a new Honda Accord Hybrid, just $359 per month. Test drive your new Honda today at Crown Honda, online at crownhonda.com. The better way to buy and service. Call 800-509-4942 for complete details.
There's a lot of great things happening in June at the Seminole Hard Rock Hotel and Casino. A $20,000 blackjack tournament, a $150,000 bonus time slot tournament. You could win a 2025 Mercedes CLE 300 in a drawing and a $150,000 hot seat power winners. And new Unity members by Hard Rock receive a limited time t-shirt and up to $200 on us. Gambling, great restaurants like Suppresso and Council Oak, The Rez, and the Hard Rock Cafe. Stop in at the Seminole Hard Rock Hotel and Casino and tell them Mike Calta sent you.
My name is attorney Bill Sansoni. You might know me as Dead Air Sansoni from the Ask the Dom show. I represent people accused in crimes in Hillsborough, Pinellas, Pasco, Manatee, Polk, and Sarasota counties. I also represent clients in federal court across the country. If you have been arrested or accused of a crime, call me, Bill Dead Air Sansoni, at 813-361-0874 or online at sansoni-law.com. Offices, Tampa.
And a lot of people, when they come in, they'll say, I'm usually much more active, but since I've been in pain, I've had to limit the activities I'm doing.
You're listening to Janelle, Arch Support Specialist at the Good Feet store.
He came in and he wanted to be able to keep up, play sports with his kids. From there, we figure out which arch supports complement those activities. I fit him with the arch supports, and as I followed up with him, he's messaged me and said, I took my kids to the park today. We're walking, we're exercising, riding the bikes, and those are all things that he wasn't doing before because he was in pain.
For over 25 years, the Good Feet store's Arch Support Specialists have been helping folks to live the life they love without foot, knee, hip, or back pain getting in the way.
Our goal is to have that long-term change for them. That's what's most important, is knowing that you leave an impact on someone's life. And I like that.
Try them for yourself. Stop in for a free personalized fitting and test walk at the Good Feet store.
Visit any of our 5 locations throughout Tampa, St. Petersburg, and Sarasota, and at goodfeet.com.
John Senning here for Furman Ford, Clearwater's big Ford store. Maybe you've been waiting, trying to figure out that perfect time to get a brand new truck or SUV. Well, let me tell you, that time is right now during the Ford Employee Pricing Sales Event. You might have seen it on the news. You might have heard your friends talking about it, not really knowing what it means. You are going to pay exactly what a Ford employee pays across a full line of trucks and SUVs. This unprecedented opportunity is giving you massive savings on some of America's best-selling vehicles. You need to make your plans now to go see Bob Murray and my friends at Furman Ford today. If you haven't laid your eyes on the brand new, big, beautiful showroom, it really does have to be seen to be believed. They're right on US 19 in Clearwater, and you can always check them out online at FurmanFord.com. Furman Ford, from America, for America. Make sure when you get in there, you let them know that John Senning sent you.
When you hire Bernetti PA for your injury case, we make the process easy for you to monitor. We provide you our app so that you can monitor your case at any time. Call 1-800-BERNETTI. We're ready. Offices Lakeland, Tampa, St. Pete.
Whether it's a weekday night or a special event, there's only one option if you want to eat good with more variety than you'll find anywhere else. John Senning here for Wild Fork Foods. This past weekend, it was Father's Day. A couple days before the big day, I text my father-in-law. I said, what are we wanting for dinner, big guy? He said, how about some New York strips? I logged on to wildforkfoods.com. Got those New York strips. I got the black seasoning. I got the bread and the restaurant quality green beans. They've got locations in South Tampa, West Chase, and right here in St. Petersburg. Check them out today.
If you need to hire, it seems like the whole process can be exhausting. You search resumes, wait for the right candidates to apply, set up initial interviews. It's a lot of time and work. Well, what if you could meet with qualified candidates for your job the very next day? Now you can with Zip Intro from ZipRecruiter. And right now, you can try it for free at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. Zip Intro is super easy to use. You simply pick a time, and it does all the work of finding and scheduling qualified candidates for you. Then you can choose who you want to talk to and meet with great people on back-to-back video calls as soon as the next day. Best of all, you save time and energy.
Try Zip Intro for free right now at this exclusive web address, ZipRecruiter.com/radio. Zip Intro. Post jobs today. Talk to qualified candidates tomorrow. Once again, go to ZipRecruiter.com/radio to try it for free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/radio.
Mike Calta here for my friends at the Golden Diamond Source. Listen, if you're thinking about getting married, if you want to pop the question soon, right now you need to get into the Golden Diamond Source because it all starts there. You can buy the diamond at the Golden Diamond Source. They'll slash 40% off of the mounting. And the Golden Diamond Source is a jewelry supercenter. They've got something for everyone's budget, and they do it without all the sales pressure. You can go in there and you can design something. You can pick something they already have. And the best part about it, that diamond never loses its value. At any time, you could trade that diamond in and get the full price you paid towards your next purchase. That only happens at the Golden Diamond Source. And if you've got a birthday, anniversary, or any other reason to upgrade your gift game, you'll get 15% off the birthstone jewelry all month long. And jewelry is not just for women. Guys, they have watches, bracelets, rings. Anything you need can be found in the family-owned Golden Diamond Source. Stop by and see Steve and Julie Weintraub in Clearwater right there on Olmerton Road. The same place they've been for the last 30 years. 3800 Olmerton Road, right off of 275. Check them out online at GoldenDiamond.com. Tell them Mike Calta sent you.
Car accident? Take back control of your life. Call Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys at 1-800-747-FREE.
1025 The Bone. Wheel Raw Radio. WHPT, Sarasota, Tampa, St. Pete. And 1073 WXGL HD2 St. Pete. Live from the WeatherTight Windows studio. Unique opinions, compelling conversation, and the best in afternoon entertainment. Now, the conversation continues on Drew Garabo Live.
Newsflash! I have news.
You may hear news elsewhere, but it definitely won't be Mo better than this.
Well, anyway, we're going to do a tune called
Mo Better News, right now on Drew Garabo Live.
One more time, I want to tell you about All-American Gunslingers. It'll be more than one time, but one time tonight.
One more time today.
One more time today. All-American Gunslingers, Newport Richie's #1 gun range. It is fantastic facility. It's a full range. They have gunsmithing on site. They have ammunition on site. Of course, they have guns on site. They have all kinds of training for all kinds of ages. And more importantly, right now, it's an $85 fee, but you're getting it waived. You're getting it for free if you want to get your concealed carry permit. You can go to aagunslingers.com. You can sign up. It's limited time. It's limited space, but it's certainly something that you want to do. You want to be able to protect your family. That goes with owning a gun. But more importantly, it goes with responsibly owning a gun and knowing what you're doing. You can get all of this. You can get the guns, you can get the ammo, you can get the training, and you can have a fun time. And you can get a free concealed carry with just the $20 for the range fee at All-American Gunslingers. Again, that's on US 19 North in Newport Richie, where they are concerned about your rights, your safety, and freedom because it's America.
Damn right.
Right on. A hurricane's coming, Drew.
Oh, no, where?
It's already gone.
Oh.
Hurricane Eric became the first named storm of the 2025 Pacific hurricane season. You might think there's one going on right now with the way the rain's coming down. It struck land Thursday, that's today, coming to shore near Acapulco, Mexico. As a strong Category 3 hurricane, nothing to laugh about. It briefly reached Category 4 status before landfall, but weakened slightly before the eye came ashore. Now that Hurricane Eric is over land, they expect it to quickly weaken. They are saying that this may be one of the busiest hurricane seasons.
No, boo.
But they always say that.
Oh, yeah.
They're not always wrong.
Oh.
You know what's more dangerous than a hurricane, Drew?
A hurricane with a chainsaw.
Okay. You know what else is more dangerous than a hurricane, Drew?
A hurricane with chainsaw and AIDS.
Sure. You know what's even more dangerous?
Don't make me keep going.
Chicken Alfredo.
What?
Chicken Alfredo meals at Walmart and Kroger recalled after 3 deaths and 16 hospitalizations.
Worth it.
A Fresh Ground issued a recall Tuesday for refrigerated chicken fettuccine Alfredo meals sold nationwide at Kroger and Walmart stores under Market Side and Home Chef brands. Look in your refrigerators, people. The outbreak has been linked to 3 deaths Sadly, well, that's sad, but a pregnancy loss and 16 hospitalizations. Can you imagine losing a kid because you had some chicken Alfredo?
One could make the argument that if you eat chicken Alfredo from Walmart.
Well, I mean, you're not wrong there. The outbreak is currently under investigation by the CDC, FSIS, and Food and Drug Administration. Kennedy is on your side right there.
I would like to walk that back because I just remembered that I used to eat the grossest chicken Alfredo. Do you remember Michelina's microwave?
Yeah, sure, Michelina's. Yeah.
I ate that microwave chicken Alfredo. I probably deserve to die for that.
Michelina's was top shelf for a brief minute.
Any Italian food you can get free for $1, you get what you pay for.
You're not wrong. It was Listeria, and they are focusing on how it may have entered the product. Yeah. Oh, yeah, Michelina. She's still around?
I don't think so. Did Def Leppard do an awareness campaign for Listeria with their song Listeria? I get Listeria.
Hysteria.
Michelina's Italian frozen cuisine. Let's see. Looks like it's still around.
If I told you, there we go.
$1.39 for fettuccine Alfredo at Target.
Yeah, that's a warning. That's a warning. $1.39. You can't even get a jar of Alfredo sauce for $1.39.
Brody.
You're getting the chicken and the pasta too. Think about it. If I were to say a Florida figure in the immediate area, in our Tri-County area,
all right,
that you don't want to taunt, who would be one of the first names to come to mind?
That I don't want to taunt.
That you don't want to taunt.
In the Tampa Bay area, Tri-County area.
Yeah.
I'm going to go either Grady Judd.
Stop right there.
Okay.
Wanted. Florida man arrested after taunting Polk County Sheriff Grady Judd online.
Oh.
You done messed up. Here's the brief. A wanted man who posted online that the Polk County Sheriff's Office couldn't find him was arrested by the Lakeland Police Department. The Lakeland Police Department said that as the back of the Polk County Sheriff's Office. Aaron Dummy Johnson, not an official middle name, was taken to the Polk County Sheriff's Office upon his arrest. It was game on when the wanted man made a social media post challenging the Polk County Sheriff's Office and Sheriff Grady Judd to find him. In the post, Johnson states, "Y'all too busy fishing. That's why y'all didn't catch me when I left my grandma's house today. Should have waited a bit longer. Y'all accepted the challenge, right? Hashtag Grady can't find me. Hashtag come again, Grady."
Oh, no.
I mean, you got to admire the chutzpah.
He poked the bear.
I love a good taunt. I do love a good taunt. In response, the Polk County Sheriff's Office wrote, "Spoken like a true man. Way to take responsibility for your actions.
Ooh.
No worries. We will find you." And then they ended it with, "Bet."
Bet. And did they find him?
Well, yeah, the series of posts continue with Johnson stating, "I done outran y'all several times. Come try again, Grady." He said challenge accepted. And yes, the Lakeland Police Department also accepted the challenge to find him after he was bragging. And he's smiling. He seems it's all a big joke to him.
Do you know the rap song Duckin' Grady?
No.
Grady participated in a video. Stand by. These rappers did a song called Duckin' Grady, and Grady was in the video. Let's see.
You can keep dodging and ducking, but you can't fly. You can't lie. Old Grady get his man every time. He gon' get his whole family if they try to cross the line. That's why you trying to hide. Cause you know that we gon' get you. It's obvious a crime done been committed. So we on
Grady in the middle of these rappers nodding his head.
You think you're ducking Grady, boy, you ignorant. Stop. Get your shot-sucking hands up. And when I catch you, I'm gonna slap you in these handcuffs. Man up, stop running, pull them pants up. Ooh, when I catch you, I'ma show you what we stand for.
Not bad.
I've heard worse.
Yes. Nearly 3 pounds of meth recovered and 2 women arrested in the Crystal River bus. The meth sisters, as we will call them, arrived, and the 2 people inside, Valerie Daniels and Tracy Daniels, were taken into custody for trafficking meth. Valerie has 21 felony convictions and 11 misdemeanor convictions.
Jeez.
Tracy has 11 felony convictions and 20 misdemeanor convictions. Is it safe to say that there was a parenting deficiency with the Daniels babes?
Yeah. I would say if your daughters have a combined total convictions of in the 30s, you might have let them down.
Sheriff David Vincent praised the work of his team to get the drugs off the street, along with the 1,234.7 grams of meth in a bedroom closet. Deputies also found several firearms, including a Taurus 9mm handgun, Smith & Wesson 38 Special, Ruger 22, and a High Point 9. Boy, they just had the gamut of guns. You got to love them for that. There will be a mosquito surge in Tampa Bay that's going to be tied to the aftermath of the hurricanes and abandoned lots. They are saying make sure that the debris and leftover flooding or debris can be cleared so there won't be more than 40 species of mosquitoes now buzzing around the region. Some even new to the area right there.
Jesus.
It is,
That's a lot
man.
of bloodsuckers.
Speaking of summer, 2025 Publix limited edition ice cream flavors. Are you ready to give a yay or nay?
I am.
All right, the half gallon. By the way,
Can we instead of yay or nay, can we scoop it or poop it?
Scoop it or poop it. All right.
I like rhyming things.
I should have a birthday half gallon due my way this week.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, here we go. Buckeyes and fudge. Peanut
Yay.
butter ice. You said yay or
the
scoop
word
it or
fudge,
poop it.
I'm scooping it all day long.
Peanut butter ice cream loaded with chocolatey covered peanut butter, Buckeye candies, and swirls of thick fudge.
Scoop it twice.
Okay, we got a scoop. Pull down the music for a second and allow me to do a sidebar. You have to watch, speaking of Buckeye.
Yeah.
Surviving Ohio State.
Oh, I saw you post about that.
It is the documentary that has been like 4.5, maybe even longer years in the making. George Clooney is one of the producers. It involves the Ohio State Buckeyes wrestling scandal that threatened to derail Jim Jordan, and it really should have.
Yeah.
I mean, if you did, and this has nothing to do with politics, he's just a detestable human being that allowed for the rape and sexual assault of maybe hundreds, if not thousands of kids. He was not the only one. But when this documentary, and I had been waiting for it, and I just happened to catch an ad. Again, I think it dropped 2 days ago. It's one episode. It's about 2 hours, and when I tell you, it gets right into it.
Yeah.
There's no preamble. I mean, it pretty much opens with drop your pants. And what's amazing about this doctor that is at the head of all of these sexual assaults is he may be one of the most heinous, brazen, all-encompassing predators of children. And I say children, these are 18, 19-year-old men, young adults, however you want to categorize it. I mean, they say it may have been in the thousands. And it's so tragic, but what really makes you angry and what really makes the victims that are being interviewed angry is the culture, the athletic culture of Ohio State. And it's not just Ohio State. Obviously, Penn State had Sandusky, and Michigan had whom they had. Yeah. Obviously, with the gymnasts, they had, and I can't remember that doctor's name.
The other one who got Simone Biles.
Yeah, Simone Biles. This guy makes that guy look like a saint. It is so horrific. And you listen to these stories and you go, and they are pretty courageous in how they bring it out and how they talk about it. And then you find out about the betrayal of people that were going to help them until somebody that's in the House of the Congress, contacted them and said, shut up. It is an amazingly tragic documentary, but very well done, and there's no fat on it. When I tell you it gets into it, and your jaw drops, and then drops, and then drops, and just when you think, okay, that's the worst of it, forget about it. All right, you can bring the music back.
Oh, man.
I highly suggest you watch. If you're a fan of documentaries,
I am.
Then you definitely want to watch that.
Ohio State.
Surviving Ohio State. It's
Got
on
it.
HBO Max. Caramel turtle cheesecake.
Give me the description.
Cheesecake flavored ice cream swirled with flavored sea salt caramel and milk chocolate caramel turtles, which I love, and pecans.
Scoop it.
All right. Again, this is Scoop It to Poop It. Cold brew cookies and creme.
Give me the description.
Cold brew coffee flavored ice cream with cream filled chocolate cookie pieces throughout. Cold brew cookies and cream.
The cold brew part is a sticky wicket for me, but I'm going to say scoop it.
I think you're smart in that. I never think that I'm going to like it, but every time I sample a coffee-flavored ice cream, I'm like, God, damn, this is good.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to give you the description. Freedom Berry Bliss, strawberry-flavored mascarpone.
Mascarpone,
and blueberry flavored ice cream. All right, first tell me what the hell a mascarpone is.
It's a cheese, I believe. It's like the cheese that they use to fill cannolis, like a ricotta.
So it's strawberry flavored. It's got cheese and blueberry. Freedom Berry Bliss, Drew.
Scoop it.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Home run caramel popcorn. Caramel popcorn flavored ice cream with butter toffee popcorn bark.
Not my first choice, but scoop the hell out of it.
I mean, you scooping
Publix
everything.
is killing it this summer.
Know. Marry Me Strawberry. Strawberry flavored ice cream with ribbons of strawberry flavored sauce studded with pieces of white chocolate flavored strawberry pecan bark.
I would strawberry my face in that. Scoop it.
All right. This idea going right. The peanut butter is my jam. Brown sugar flavored ice cream with peanut butter cookie and peach flavored swirls. Finished with a PB&J cups.
Who are these geniuses? Scoop it. This is the most exciting batch of ice creams I've heard of in a long time.
All right, I think I got you on this one. Strawberry lime chili. Strawberry flavored ice cream with salty lime flavored ribbons and chili lime flavored flakes.
Poop it.
That's what
Gross.
I thought. Chantilly cake with a pretty face and a ponytail hanging down and a wiggle when you walk and a giggle when you talk.
We're big bopper fans.
Yeah. White cake flavored ice cream with berry flavored ribbons and almond flavored cake pieces.
What flavored ribbons?
Ice cream with berry flavored ribbons.
Bury
and
these nuts on your yes. That's a poop it.
See, I might actually like that. I might
me
scoop
too.
that one.
I just felt like I scooped too many.
No, that's scoop all you need. Maple chocolate chip pancake, buttermilk maple flavored ice cream with chocolate flakes, cake pieces, and salty maple caramel swirls.
Poop that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Gross.
We got two more. No, we got three more.
All right.
Orange cream. I'm already in.
Oh, yeah.
An orange cream soda, one of my favorite. Vanilla custard ice cream with orange flavored flakes and orange flavored swirls. All day, every day.
Scoop that until Sunday.
Yep. Peanut butter pretzel. I don't like pretzels, so peanut butter ice cream with chocolate-coated pretzel pieces and fudge swirl.
How do you not like pretzels?
I like pretzels by themselves, but I don't like pretzels and other stuff.
You don't like the Chubby Hubby Ben & Jerry's?
No.
Oh.
No.
Scoop it.
All right. And finally, Piña Colada. Pineapple and coconut flavored ice cream blended with pineapple and shredded coconut pieces.
Man, that's a scoop it until those damn shredded coconut. The texture is just so gross. Those snowballs, the Hostess snowballs. It's like a puff with it's pink and it's got chocolate in the middle, and then it's coated with that shredded coconut garbage.
I know.
Poop it.
You got one more.
Right.
We're off of that, but one more list. Americans rated this steakhouse highest among all restaurants for 2025. Dining out has become a luxury for many amid rising food costs. Satisfaction at sit-down restaurants dropped slightly over the last year. So here are what they have rated as the best chain restaurants of 2025.
Best chain restaurants of 2025.
Yes.
All right.
Texas Roadhouse coming in at number one.
I don't know that I've ever been to a Texas Roadhouse before. I've had their steaks. They used to cater the Charlie Daniels weekend celebration at the Roundup, or Dallas Bowl, rather. Yeah, they're good. They're good steaks.
Yeah, I'll be honest with you. They catered out at All American Gunslingers, the event that I was at this Saturday. And, man, they brought those bags of peanuts. Forget about it.
Oh, yeah.
So you have Texas Roadhouse at number one, Longhorn Steakhouse at number two.
Okay.
Yeah. Olive Garden.
With so many mom and pop Italian joints, how does Olive Garden survive since 1984?
Endless breadsticks.
40 years. People just love the salad and breadsticks.
I think it may be. I'm not telling you it's the best. I heard a discussion on Olive Garden versus Carrabba's, and if you don't understand that Carrabba's is a better Italian.
Who said Olive Garden was better than Carrabba's?
Galvin and everybody else except Mike Alta. Mike Alta rightfully held his ground in saying that Carrabba's is infinitely better food, a better bargain or value, okay, you're going to go
Better
with Olive
everything.
Garden. Yeah. But
I mean, dude, the food at Carrabba's is damn good.
At 100%.
The food at Olive Garden, it's like microwave Stouffer's cuisine.
Well, that point was made, absolutely. Applebee's, speaking of microwave, Cracker Barrel, Outback Steakhouse, which I think should be way higher.
Agreed.
Certainly, I think it should be above Olive Garden.
Yep.
Red Lobster should be real lower. Chili's and rounding
You
out.
can't say that on Juneteenth, by the way.
Sorry.
Yes, today's the day to celebrate a Red Lobster.
Chili's, IHOP, Red Robin, Cheesecake Factory, Buffalo Wild Wings, and Denny's rounds out the list.
Who's going to Denny's?
Who's still going to Cheesecake Factory?
God, too many options. I went 7, 8 years ago when Big Nasty and I were going to a Bucks game together, and part of the package that I won was dinner with him at Cheesecake Factory.
Right.
And I remember looking at the menu going, how am I supposed to decide?
It's a book.
It's like 80 pages of food.
It's a book. And if you're making that many different dishes, you can't be a perfectionist.
No. I would rather you just give me 10 options and they're all great rather than 80 options and maybe 2 of them are good.
Exactly. And
there are people who would choose Olive Garden over Carrabba's?
Okay, if you've got a family, if you've got 4 kids in tow, you're going to Olive Garden. If you're going on a date and you choose Olive Garden over Carrabba's,
There'll be no second date.
There shouldn't be a second date. And if there is, then that person deserves Olive Garden.
All right, so Carrabba's Italian Grill menu prices vary, but generally range from around $15 for pasta dishes to $37 for some steak options.
Yeah,
Chicken Marsala is typically in the 25 to 27 range. So let me check Olive Garden.
I was just there 3-4 weeks ago, and it was the average entree was about $25 to $30.
Olive Garden chicken Alfredo for around $20.99. The Tour of Italy still on the menu for $22.99.
Well, hold on. What's the Tour of Italy?
It's got lasagna, veal parmesan, and I believe there's another pasta.
See, that's how Olive Garden gets you. They overload you with food.
Yes.
But they can when they're getting it from the freezer section at Publix.
That's exactly it. The Tour of Italy is chicken parm. God, I got to accept cookies. F it. I don't know. I don't know.
That's all right. That's fine. I mean, it's a Tour of Italy.
Yeah.
But then you got the endless salad bowl, and then the endless breadsticks, I believe. As well.
They give you the basket, and if you finish it, they get to refill it.
So and the food is not bad. There's spaghetti and meatballs. It tastes like spaghetti and meatballs.
Yeah.
I don't need a lot of pageantry with a plate of spaghetti and meatballs. I don't need a lot of pageantry with a lasagna.
Correct.
If there's meat in it and it's cheesy, I'm pretty much good to go. But it's the other items, like you say, the chicken marsala. Chicken brine, the mussels that you can get at the...
so good.
Yeah, absolutely. So you know where you are. You know who you know if you're a Carrabba's or a Olive Garden.
If you have a drop of Italian blood and you would go with Olive Garden over Carrabba's, they should deport you.
And then bury you under a Fazoli's.
Yes. Oh, yes.
Yeah, and that's the Mo Better.
Thank you, Maurice.
Thank you.
Good afternoon. Welcome to Drew Garabo Live in the Mo Better News.
Hi.
Hi.
I'm definitely not an Olive Garden fan, but I don't know that I'm a Carrabba's fan and not that the food may necessarily bad, but the 3 times in a row that I went, my food came out cold.
Oh, that's very unfortunate timing. Did you ask for it cold? Was it ice cream?
No, definitely not.
Oh.
But also, coconut flakes definitely suck. Coconut is gross.
That's true.
That's weird. I do love a good. So you're not an Almond Joy or Mounds fan.
Oh my God.
Oh man.
Oh God. No. But like with the number of mom and pop Italian joints, why are people still going to chains? You got so many good, locally owned, independent Italian places of all price ranges.
Sure.
It's not all Il Ritorno. You can find some affordable ones that, what's that on? Donatella? Is that on?
Donatello's,
legendary.
Yeah, that's still there. That's one of Tampa's oldest restaurants.
Yeah.
But again, if you're kids in tow, you're seeking comfort and ease.
Right.
And there's a lot of families, and I think that's why Red Lobster used to be dominant. as far as a seafood chain, because if you had a family, they knew how to take care of
Popcorn
you.
shrimp.
Yeah. I think they just, downsized their portion so much, and I don't know what happened with them.
Yeah, me either. And I realized last night at Roost Chris, like, probably if your kid's 14, 15 and you want to all go out for a steak dinner for a party of 5 and you don't want to spend $500.
You're not going to Ruth Chris.
You're not going to Ruth Chris.
No.
You're probably going to go to like a Roadhouse or I'm sure they don't use prime meat. But what would you say was number one? Texas Roadhouse?
Texas Roadhouse.
Texas Roadhouse menu.
Longhorns never disappoint me. There's not enough Texas Roadhouses around me, unfortunately.
Texas Roadhouse. It says they use USDA grade circus meat. That's weird.
It does not say that.
Hand-cut steaks, New York strip, hand-cut sirloin, Dallas filet. Our most tender steak is lean. It doesn't say whether it's USDA prime or chuck or whatever. Hello there. How can we help you? It's Mo Better News.
Hey, I just wanted to mention something about the orange ice cream.
Okay.
They have, TG Lee had orange creamsicle milk. I saw it at Walmart one time and I bought it, and I've never seen it again. You can look it up on the internet. It is the absolute best ever.
What do you just drink it as milk? Do you put it on cereal? What do you do with it?
I just drank it just like I was drinking wine. I loved it so much. It was just like the creamsicle that was melted, I guess, but it's TG Lee orange cream milk.
All right. I'm intrigued. Not enough to try it, but intrigued. Hello.
Hey, Drew, it's Dave. How are you guys doing tonight?
Very well. Thank you. And yourself?
I'm doing good. Yeah, you were talking about Carrabba's, and I for one, just love that place. Yeah. And I treat myself like once a month. I'll get their wood-fired grilled chicken Caesar salad. That chicken is like the best thing on the planet.
Yeah,
Carrabba's and the
awesome.
bread and the olive oil and the herbs and everything.
Yeah.
And I'll get a water while I'm there, and I'm out of there. $19.
Yeah,
I mean,
not
and
too
it's
shabby.
delicious.
I would say they're right on point with Olive Garden when it comes to their price points on their menu. I would say they're about parallel, and I don't get why anybody would choose the OG. And I worked there. Hello.
Hey, guys. Good evening.
Hi. Good evening to you.
I am. I'm sorry to ask you this. However, I have this song at the tip of my tongue. It's an instrumental, and I have no idea where to find it or what it is. Can you help me?
Sure. Just hum it for me.
All right. The hook is like. Da-na-na-na,
Is it this by Herb Alpert?
Doesn't sound like it.
Hold on. Is that it? Oh, yeah. Hold on one second. It's not Herb Alpert Rise.
No.
Wait, I'm doing two different songs here. God damn it. Give me it again.
The hook is like.
God damn it. What is that?
Hold on,
I don't know. That's what I'm calling.
Oh, yeah, I guess so. All right, just keep listening. Someone will get it.
Ah, man. I know the song.
Hey, Siri, what is this song? That's it. Name that tune.
Okay.
Oh. Still trying. For some reason, it's not recognizing my pitch perfect.
It's not Herb Alpert.
It's not. Is it Henry Mancini?
Chuck Mangione is what I'm thinking. Thinking it's Chuck Mangione.
Hi, it's Bone. How can I help you?
Garabo sucks. We need more sloppy joes, more meatloaf.
Drew Garabo live. Hello.
Yeah, the artist is Chuck Mangione.
What's the song?
If you just Google Chuck Mangione, you probably could find it, but I know it's his song.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Stand by.
It's got to be the first one to come up.
That is it.
That's it.
Chuck Mangione, Feels So Good.
There you go.
Single version. Oh.
So funny how you know it, but you don't know it.
Oh, my man Romeo checking in. Chuck Mangione, Feels So Good.
Yeah.
Thanks, buddy. Hell yeah.
There we are.
All problems solved.
Yes.
Sometimes quickly here on Drew Garabo Live. We're going to come back with a Today in History that could win you a pair of tickets to a concert. You know, Mo, thinking about hanging out with my buddy Todd and watching some NBA tonight, but I'd like a beer that doesn't have alcohol.
Well, you need that, Drew, because you got to get up tomorrow. You got a lot of stuff to do. It's Friday. You don't want to wake up fuzzy. And if you don't want to wake up fuzzy, listen, if you don't want to wake up with alcohol on your breath because you have things to do, Mick Ultra Zero is the beer for you. I have paused my drinking. I'm going to go home. I'm going to have one. I might have one in the car. You know why, Drew?
Why?
They ain't got no alcohol in it.
Oh.
Come at me, Judd.
All right.
Don't do that. Don't
talk Grady.
Yeah. Don't talk Grady. But 6.5 carbs, 29 calories. It has the clean, refreshing, crisp taste of Mick Ultra. Sometimes, and I keep saying this, but it's true, I look at the can after I've taken a drink and make sure I haven't picked up one that actually has alcohol in it. It tastes that close, and that's what you want if you're not drinking, but you do enjoy a beer. You did enjoy beer when you were drinking, or you just like to be a part of the conversation when you go out or when you have people over and they're going to be drinking and you want to be kind of in that same category and you need a zero alcohol beverage. Mick Ultra Zero is the beer for you. It is the non-alcoholic brew for you. You can get it at Thomas P's. You can get it at Black Rock and Carewood. You can get it at Tiki Sam's. You can get it at Ferg's. You can get it at so many places. If you want to bring the cases home to you like I have in my refrigerator, it's Publix, it's Winn-Dixie, it's Walmart, it's Mick Ultra Zero.
You're listening to Drew Garabo live on 102.5 The Bone. Guys with ponytails, girls that think they're models, people that don't know how to Google something, and of course, ventriloquists. No one is safe when it comes to an open letter from Galvin.
Seriously?
Hear a brand new open letter from Galvin live every Wednesday at 8 a.m. on The Mike Calta Show. And go check out all the past open letters from Galvin at theboneonline.com. Sponsored by Zero Res. Zero Res. All they leave is clean.
2001 Odyssey is Tampa's #1 nude club on Florida's West Coast with over 300 of the hottest exotic dancers. 2001 Odyssey has been voted the #1 nude club by Best of the Bay. Check out the world-famous 2001 spaceship and encounter the wildest dancing in Tampa Bay. The after party happens every night. Full liquor next door. 2001 Odyssey, 275 in Raymond James Stadium on Dale Mabry, better known as The Strip.
This is a cat named Mo from Drew Garabo Live. Prime time, baby. I am the first Mo, but there is a second Mo, and he is the Mo that will help you if you need a personal injury attorney. It's Tampa attorney Mo DeWitt. Here he is to say one word because I've used up all the time. Hi. That's it. You got one word. Don't he sound sexy? 800, call Mo with an E. Injured on the go, just call Mo.
Non-attorney spokesperson, offices Tampa.
That's Mo with an E.
Jersey College is a nursing school where faculty know how to give you the resources and support you need with encouragement and real connection.
Hi, my name is Ebony and I'm a graduate of Jersey College. I felt like Jersey College truly cared about me. This experience was a life changer for me. It's a great feeling. You have to try. Don't doubt yourself. If I can do it, anybody can do it.
Classes are enrolling now at our campuses in Tampa, Largo, Brooksville, Naples, and Port Charlotte. Apply now at jerseycollege.edu.
Stingray Chevrolet.
Hi, this is Steve Hurley, owner of Stingray Chevrolet. When we decided to completely eliminate the dealer fee last year, the response has been almost 100% positive. Because by not having to pay a dealer fee, you automatically save anywhere from $1,000 to $1,500. Some people don't believe it, so it's our obligation to remove any doubt, be completely transparent, and prove that it is true. You do not pay a dealer fee at Stingray. But we know that some of our competitors have told customers that, oh, Stingray is just hiding that fee somewhere else. It's just a gimmick. Well, as the owner of Stingray, you have my word. It's no gimmick. There is no dealer fee, and it will really save you up to $1,500 off the bottom line. And in these uncertain times, that's a commitment you can count on. StingrayChevrolet.com, Tampa Bay's big store on I-4, exit 22, Plant City. Together, let's drive.
Stingray Chevrolet. Relax, enjoy the difference.
It's Jeff Jr. from Trajan Wealth, and I've got something important to talk to you about, your 401k. If you have changed jobs, there are two very important considerations. You don't want to leave your 401k behind, and you don't want to roll it over into your new company plan without consulting Trajan Wealth first. 401ks will often have limited investments or age-based options. Since companies have to make choices to suit all employees, they may not be suited to you, which could cost you fees and money. When you roll over your 401k into an IRA, you not only keep your money growing tax deferred, but you also gain access to a world of investment options specifically designed for you. Trajan Wealth and our fiduciary advisors have helped thousands, and we can do the same for you. Call Trajan today at 813-550-1000. That's 813-550-1000.
Advisory services offered through Trajan Wealth LLC, an SEC-registered investment advisor.
Jeff Tate, the driving force behind progressive metal band Queensryche, brings the Operation Mindcrime, the final chapter tour, to Ruth Eckerd Hall, Friday, January 30th. Don't miss Jeff Tate at Ruth Eckerd Hall, Friday, January 30th. Tickets on sale Friday at 10 a.m. Visit RuthEckerdHall.com.
Renewal by Anderson of Tampa, Sarasota has an unbelievable 30-year anniversary sale. You buy one, you get one 30% off for replacement windows and patio doors. They are affordable, they are thorough, they are efficient and polite. You will love the work they do for you in beautifying your home. Renewal by Anderson, bestwindowsflorida.com. License number CGC 1527613.
At Bernetti PA, if you've been injured in an accident, we make it quick, easy, and convenient to hire us. You can rest assured that somebody is on your side. Call 1-800-BERNETTI. We're ready. Offices Lakeland, Tampa, St. Pete.
Big news. Newsmax just went public on the New York Stock Exchange. And millions like you are joining our news revolution. Newsmax is now the fourth highest rated news channel, just behind CNN. Reuters says we're one of the top news brands in America. 40 million Americans go to Newsmax for shows with Rob Schmidt, Greta Van Susteren, Rob Finnerty, and more. So download our free Newsmax app on your smartphone or TV and start watching. President Trump says Newsmax is truly terrific. Get the free Newsmax app and check out Newsmax shares on the stock exchange. Go to newsmaxinvest.com. That's newsmaxinvest.com. This is not an offer to buy or sell securities, nor shall there be any sale of securities in any jurisdiction in which such an offer would be unlawful.
Join 102.5 The Bone and the Myco Radio Show live this Saturday starting at noon from Furman Luxury Used Cars on US 19 in Palm Harbor. Come have lunch with us and win tons of prizes, including Busch Gardens tickets, Rays tickets, and more. Go to theboneonline.com for all the info.
Involved in a car accident? We understand the pressure you're under. Call Farah and Farah. Tampa.
Now, back to Real Raw Radio, sponsored by Anajar and Levine, accident attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
Now, back to Drew Garabo Live.
Get our best trained, best educated, best equipped, best prepared troops refuse to fight. Matter of fact, it's safe to say that they would rather switch than fight.
Juneteenth! Yeah. 800-771-1025. If you want to get in before we get out. The number, another summer. Sound of the funky drummer. Don't forget, Achieva Credit Union, while closed today, will be back open for your convenience tomorrow. The advantages of banking with a credit union are infinite. You get better rates, typically. You get great service. You don't have to deal with the red tape of some boardroom up in New York. And if you get compromised, which these days it's very easy to do, even if you think you're smarter than these scammers. Look, I used to think the same thing. And then, wouldn't you know it, they got me. Thankfully, I'm with Achieva Credit Union, and they were able to restore the money that those scumbags took from my credit union account. If I was with a bank, I might not be so lucky. So join Achieva Credit Union. Go to ACHIEVACU.com or stop in any branch and sign up. Thank you. Good afternoon. Hello.
Yes, hello?
Yes, hello.
Yeah, I'm calling to I have a couple questions, man.
Oh, I have a couple of answers, man.
Okay, I have a gift card, okay? And it's for Olive Garden, Longhorn, Cheddar's, Yard House, Bahama Breeze, or Seafoam 52. What would you guys recommend?
This is a trap. That's a really, really good D's Nut setup. I have to give you major credit. That's really, really well done because.
Hey man, I won this gift card in a raffle, so I won 2 gift cards and they're both $25 each. So I'm not trying to spend no money, and
right.
if so,
yeah,
I'll probably buy some drinks or something, you know.
Wait, which was the last restaurant that you said? Because I think you should go with that one. Which one was it?
It's called, I think, Seasons 52.
Oh,
Fresh Grill Wine Bar.
Why don't you Seasons 50's 2 nuts in your mouth?
Oh, come on, dude. Oh, what the?
That's a restaurant you should go for.
Yeah,
they're
Season
great.
52 is that's fantastic. Although $50, you're not going to get a lot from Season 52.
Enjoy a glass of wine and a salad.
Yeah, I go Longhorns, bro.
I love Seasons 52.
It's fantastic.
So good. It's hard to believe that they're a General Mills restaurant, but they sure as heck are. Boy, what a day today in history. Going backwards in time, 9 years ago, I can't believe it's been 9 years since the Cavs beat the Warriors in Game 7.
Wow.
Just an unbelievable game. The Golden State Warriors, I believe, choked away a 3-1 lead. Sopranos star James Gandolfini died of a massive heart attack in Italy. He was 51. I would say, I'm not a nutritionist, but don't order more than 1 platter of fried shrimp at a time. That might keep you alive.
I know, but they're so good, Drew.
Delish. Manute Bol died today in history at the age of 48.
Wasn't he tall? He's like a
7'7".
Ooh, yeah.
Tallest player ever to play in the NBA. 7'7", and he weighed 190. That is not a lie.
No.
7'7", 190 pounds. Marilyn Manson got off with only a $4,000 fine after pleading no contest to rubbing his genitalia on a security guard's bald head. Batman Returns was released in the theater. Len Bias died of a cocaine overdose. He was the first round second pick in the NBA draft just 2 days earlier. He was going to change the Boston Celtics. And he died.
Dude, did he get a bad blow or did he have a bad ticker?
Great question. They say it was his first time doing it, so he didn't know how much to do and might have done too much, and then just boom, heart exploded.
Okay.
Superman 2 release, giving us the timeless phrase "kneel before Zod."
Mm-hmm.
I've always wanted there to be a landscaping service, and this is for you, P. Kneel before Sod. I think that would be so cool, and you use like the Superman logo, kneel before Sod. Whatever. And then the one I wanted to talk about, funny papers were changed forever when in 1978, 47 years ago today, that cat that doesn't like Mondays but loves lasagna, Garfield, the cartoon cat, debuted in 41 U.S. newspapers for the first time.
Late 70s, you said?
78.
Okay.
I would have said 80s
I
for
thought
sure.
100%.
But it's still 78. I don't know why. I was obsessed with Garfield. I didn't have a cat. I didn't even like cats. There was just something about that wisecracking, gigantic orange tabby that spoke to me. Garfield at Large was the first book. Bought that at Walden Books. Garfield Gains Weight, second book. Got that one. What was it about Garfield? Do you remember in the 80s when everybody had the Garfield sticker on their car?
Yeah. He was funny. It was a very, very humorously written comic.
I was such an obsessed fan with the funny papers I would read them, like as soon as we got the paper, I would grab the entertainment section, High and Lois, Dagwood and Blondie, Hagar the Horrible, Broomhilda, Mary Worth, The Phantom, Bloom County.
Those are old school, yeah.
For Better or For Worse, Calvin and frickin' Hobbes.
That was my favorite.
Oh,
Calvin
all
and Hobbes,
time.
my favorite.
The Mount Rushmore of funny papers to me, Calvin and Hobbes, Bloom County, Far Side, Garfield. Remember
Okay.
Gary Larson's The Far Side?
Yes. I'm gonna. Calvin and Hobbes remains on mine. The Far Side, 100%, absolutely. What was the other two? I wasn't a huge fan of Bloom. You said Bloom County.
Bloom County. Yeah, you didn't like Bloom County?
I just wasn't a huge fan. I don't know which other two I would have. I know one would be Ziggy. You got to put Ziggy up there.
Get the hell out of here.
You got to put
with
Ziggy
his stupid
up
duck and his loser demeanor.
You got Ziggy was the precursor. Without Ziggy, there's no Calvin and Hobbes.
That's not true at all.
All right. Sounds true.
Ziggy.
Ziggy is one of our most beloved comic figures.
The three I hated the most: Ziggy, the Lockhorns, which was just a husband and wife yelling at each other, and that stupid family circus.
Right. Well, there was nothing for us to really kind of relate to in the Lockhorns and Family Circus. But Ziggy, man, forget about it.
He was such a loser.
Yeah, that was the point of the
Mr.
comic.
Burns said, Ziggy, will you ever win?
That was the point of the comic.
I know. Hello, who are you?
Tyrese Halliburton, under 13.5 points tonight.
All right. Sorry about the Caitlin Clark thing. She hit the under.
That was
last
awful.
Night. That was
Mo.
Was
awful.
That was
treated her very poorly.
That was Mo. Just so you know, that was all Mo. Okay. Halliburton's dinged up. Halliburton is going to play with a bum leg. He had a stinker of a last game where he scored, I believe, 2 points, both on free throws. Is it reasonable to think that he's going to put this Pacers team on his back and get 14 points tonight after not being able to hit the broadside of a barn the other night? My heart is telling me yes. My gut and brain are saying absolutely not. I think the Pacers win tonight, and in order for them to win, they're going to have at least 14 points from one Tyrese Halliburton. Therefore, sir, take the over.
All right, it's plus money.
All right, y'all. Come on now.
Stand by. I got the Mr. Burns Ziggy, will you ever win line. Just found it on the internet. The internet's amazing. It's also undefeated.
Ziggy, will you ever win?
Hello, welcome to the Bone.
Drew, did you know that 39% of all women who pass away are going to heaven?
Is there a punchline here?
Well, if 100% of them went there, it would be hell.
Okay. Thank you for that. Man, I don't know about Tyrese tonight. I know I told that guy over, and I took the over. So that tells you that I think he's going to do it. But, he looked like there was no way he was going to play basketball the other night. Like, I thought his season was done. I hope the Pacers win tonight. I'm not comfortable telling you to take the over on Tyrese.
My bet's already in. Two.
Oof. Hello, who are you? I say, hello, who are you?
Oh, I'm so excited you guys picked up. This is my favorite show. Could I talk to Ricky Smiley?
Good one. The only reason Mo likes Ziggy the comic is because of Ziggy Stardust.
No. No, I actually liked Ziggy prior to probably my appreciation of Bowie and Ziggy Stardust. Ziggy is he's one of the most recognizable paper comic characters out there.
I always like For Better or For Worse. It was like a couple that was always teetering on the edge of divorce.
Yeah.
That one and Kathy, the miserable, chubby single girl.
Kathy was kind of funny.
Who couldn't make it work with her boyfriend, Irving.
Yeah. Do you think Sex and the City was like a ripoff of Kathy?
I never even thought about that, but absolutely. Yeah, for sure. Thanks a lot for listening to the program today. Thank you, Maurice.
Thank you, Drew.
Everyone go out and have a celebratory Juneteenth or a somber Juneteenth or a fun Juneteenth. Whatever. You have the freedom to have whatever kind of Juneteenth you want to have. It's not up for us to tell you. Tomorrow at 4:30, we will speak to the one and only Marlon Wayans. Thank you, Billy. Appreciate that. That's good looking out. What else do we need to tell you? I think that's it. Go to theboneonline.com to check out the info on the Bone Beach Bash, which is just a month away. Oh, my God. And you can hit us up on social media. He is Cat Named Mo. I'm Drew Garabo on Instagram. Twitter, he is a Cat Named Mo. I am at Drew on the radio. And once again, I will implore you, if you have a group that wants to go to Busch Gardens this summer, please allow me to escort you. I get a lot of enjoyment and fulfillment out of it. Drew at theboneonline.com is my email. And don't forget DJ Marcus Schultz at Caliente this weekend to celebrate my good friend Trudy's birthday. Shout out to her and shout out to Mr. Peter Fitzwell. Thanks a lot for listening. Stick around for the best of the Mike Calta Show. You'll hear the live and in-person version tomorrow morning at 6 a.m. After that, the after show with Johnny B, possibly JoJo. Could be Ian Beckles. It was Beckles today, but it could be Joj tomorrow. Then JP till 1. Setting show 1 to 3. John's Joints 3 to 4 with me. And Dizzy. And don't forget, we'll be back tomorrow at 4. Have a great night. Bye-bye. And drive safe. Go Pacers.
You're listening to Drew Garabo live on 102.5 The Bone. We are Real Raw Radio. 102.5 The Bone. Summer is here, and it's time to take that weekend getaway to Vegas, or maybe book that Alaskan cruise. But maybe inflation has kicked you right in the wallet. Well, leave it to Mike Calta to cancel his new order of 14 refrigerators just to give you the Mike Calta Summer Vacay Payday. Listen for the keyword every Tuesday and Thursday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Get it and enter it in the free 102.5 The Bone app, and you could win $1,000. That's $1,000 that you can use towards a beach vacation, or to buy your own refrigerator, or to just buy a bunch of beer, stay home, and drink them. You know, like a staycation. It's the Mike Calta Summer Vacay Payday from 102.5 The Bone. Real Raw Radio.
How do we respond to lowball offers from insurance companies?
With relentless litigation. For the justice you're entitled to after an accident, you know who to call.
Make it a FARA fight. Fair and FARA.
Tampa.
If you've been hurt in an accident, call Bernetti PA. We make it easy. In fact, you can hire us by phone, over the internet, or we'll come to you. Call 1-800-BERNETTI. We're ready. Offices Lakeland, Tampa, St. Pete.
It's win or go home in the playoffs, but not for new customers at Hard Rock Bet. If your first bet doesn't win, you'll get a bonus bet back up to $100 to try again. Playoff hockey, playoff basketball, WNBA, UFC, and so much more. Plus, get ready for a summer full of soccer at Hard Rock Bet. All you need to do is go and download the Hard Rock Bet app, or simply go to hardrock.bet and start betting today. It's Hard Rock Bet, offered by the Seminole Tribe of Florida. Must be 21 plus and physically present in Florida to wager. Terms and conditions apply. Concerned about gambling? Call 888-ADMIT-IT.
Have you ever taken your family to dinner and been shocked at how expensive the bill was? Or gone to the doctor and been surprised by a large bill that was sent to you later in the mail? There is over $22 trillion in U.S. tax-deferred retirement accounts like the IRA and 401k. So do you know how much you will owe in taxes on those accounts in the future? Hi, I'm Rebecca Walser, principal of Walser Wealth Management and a tax attorney. And right now, I want you to think about how much you've saved in your own deferred retirement accounts, whether it's $250,000 or more. Guess what? That is not all of your money. You will have to pay those taxes in retirement as you withdraw it when you have no income. At Walser Wealth, we created a retirement tax bill calculator to show you what you will pay in future taxes on your accounts, and it's free for you to use. Go to mytaxtest.com. Knowledge is only power when it's followed by action. Knowing your future taxes, we can show you strategies that might help you lower them and lower your tax burden overall in the future. For now, use our free tax calculator, mytaxtest.com, mytaxtest.com.
The guaranteed offer from Mark Spain Real Estate is the easiest way to sell your home. You can save time, make the most money, and eliminate all the hassle this summer. Hey, it's JP, and my friends at Mark Spain Real Estate can sell your home with the strongest all-cash offer in the industry and help you move on your timeline. With over 67,000 satisfied clients, you could trust the most experienced real estate team in the U.S. to sell your home fast and for maximum profit. Go to markspain.com to get a guaranteed offer on your home today and start packing.
For more than 75 years, University of Maryland Global Campus has given you the opportunity to build your next success. Choose from more than 135 degree and certificate programs in career-relevant fields like business, healthcare, data analytics, cybersecurity, and more. Plus, we offer 100% online and hybrid courses, personalized advising, and lifetime career services. Learn more at umgc.edu. Certified to operate in Virginia by Chev.
Progressive knows if you have to choose between everyday life and your RV, RV wins.
What, are you going to take the RV to the mountains or go pick up your dry cleaning? RV wins! Are we cleaning the gutters or taking the RV camping? RV wins! Are we getting a new passport or cruising up the coast? RV wins!
Don't forget, you got that trip to Sweden coming up.
Oh, yeah, passport, then RV. Yeah!
With Progressive, you can bundle your RV with your home or auto and save with a discount and spend more time enjoying those savings in your RV. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company affiliates and other insurers. Not available in all states and situations.
If you've been injured in a car accident, call Pound Law from your cell phone. Morgan & Morgan.
1025 The Bone. Real Raw Radio. WHPT.